Are we live? We're live. Ha ha ha. We're live. Ha 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 ha. There. All systems go. I think we're live. There we go. Cool. Everything's Gucci. Everything's Gucci. National Zoo Lovers Day. Whoa. It's National Zoo Lovers Day. I need to plug in my phone. Aiden, hi, how are you? Joshi bless. Bob, Joshi bless. I need to plug in my phone because it's on 14%. It is on 14% there. Cool. Hot Dynamite coming, but don't worry, guys. The Yankees are winning against the A's 2-0. Top of the third. We're having a great night. Joshi bless, DJ Coda, Joshi bless, Spooks. Hello. Do not fear. I have a cup, but the Dr. Pepper is here. Should we get Dr. Pepper emotes? I don't know. I did upload a new emote. I got you guys a chair emote. So you guys can communicate to chair via emotes over on Twitch. On YouTube, if you guys want emotes as well. I should open up memberships for YouTube as well. There we go. Speed Punk, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Much appreciated. And yes, Rhino Joshi bless and go Yankees. Sorry, I'm like reading the updates from the game. I have to stop. B Productions and hello. Joshi bless. Guys, we're switching it up tonight. We are watching AEW Dynamite tonight, and this is the perfect Dynamite to watch because it is the go home show for AEW Dynasty that is happening this Sunday, and I will be live on Twitch and YouTube this Sunday to watch the show. So Sunday, you guys have me all day because we're gonna be watching Church of Joshi on Sunday, and then we're gonna go Church of Joshi Sunday, and then we're going to be streaming AEW Dynasty on Sunday as well. So it's going to be a jam-packed weekend with me right before WrestleMania. Can you believe? Doesn't it feel like WrestleMania season, guys? Doesn't it feel that way? Anyway. Good evening. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. How was your day? My day was good. What did I do today? I kind of slept in. I finished fuck ass predictions. So the fuck ass predictions for AEW Dynasty is happening. It is happening. But we're watching AEW Dynasty, and I'm very curious because on my Instagram, I posted that I was watching Dynasty tonight, and there were some people that were like, oh cool, I've been boycotting WWE. I think it's really interesting how on the Monday Night Raw's stream that we did this past Monday, there were a lot of people in the chat that said like, I don't watch Raw anymore, I don't watch WWE anymore, I haven't watched WWE in months, I'm just watching you, I'm just hanging out with you. I'm curious if like everybody like if I don't know. I think I'm just curious of like where's everybody's stance with AEW, I guess. Is this your first time tuning into AEW? If you've been watching for a while, I don't know. It's interesting. I feel like a lot of people are like, "Oh, I'm not watching WWE anymore, but I should give AEW a chance." I see a lot of comments like that. And I'm like, "Yeah, do it. Do it. Watch more of it. Go for it. Why not? Why not?" Some people watch from the beginning, some people stopped. Just curious. Just a very curious, interesting thing. The feedback that I get from as like a content creator, I suppose. I haven't watched since the start. I have watched since the start. Oh, okay. Jabroni. Congrats on your 3 streams. 3 streams. Thank you. Happy Wednesday, Super Striker. I love AEW. It took me a bit to get to it, but I really enjoy it. I've loved it since the start. I've taken breaks with AEW, but I have loved it since the beginning. I keep up with it always, watch most weeks, may miss an episode here and there if I'm working, but I had to explain to my brother-in-law's dad what GCW was because he only watched WWE. I mean, there's people like that. There's people like that only watch WWE and they have zero interest in watching wrestling at all. They have zero interest. I think like the conversation around AEW I wish that I wish that you guys can see it in our lens. Like I wish you guys can see it in our perspectives as like the content creators cuz trust like we talk about this often. Not often, but like I feel like there's been times where I've had conversations with other content creators wanting to watch more AEW and everything. I feel like my lipstick is so out of whack today. But anyway, wanting to watch more AEW. And it's just interesting, like the dynamic or like the flow of our comment sections. When we like cover AEW versus when we cover WWE, like there's just like always complaints all across the board where it's like you can't really listen to those complaints, right? But it's like people are like, "Oh, I don't understand how you could watch AEW. Like, I don't understand how people could watch that kind of form of like wrestling. That's not real wrestling. It's like all shock value." And it's like, but people enjoy that. I think it stands out to some like people that only watch WWE because it's like, you know, the syringe through the mouth. They see that and they're like, "Oh my God, how could you ever? How could you ever like watch that? That's not for me." We're just like, "That's totally great. That's not for you." But there's also other things about it. But then like I don't know, sometimes it feels as like content creator it's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, right? Where it's like WrestleMania season has not felt like WrestleMania season at all, and I've been enjoying watching other forms of professional wrestling, and AEW is definitely one of them. And for me, I've always liked AEW, so it's nice to fall back on AEW when you're not enjoying something else, and that's like always kind of there. And then when I'm not enjoying AEW, I can always fall back on something else. But it's just very structured the way that some people online are like, it must be this over this. If you watch this, then you're a shill, you're an e-drone. I don't know. It's just funny. I really wish you guys can see it from our perspectives. It's uncanny to say the least, I guess. Is AEW Dynasty their WrestleMania? No. If I were to compare what would be AEW's WrestleMania, it would be All In. Like All In last year in Texas at the Rangers Stadium was that. They're going back to Wembley this year as well. So I would say like that is their WrestleMania. I'd say that. I watch WWE, AEW, and TNA. All of it? Like all of it? Like every single show? How do you find the time? Watching since 2021, AEW brought back my love for professional wrestling. I felt that way when I was in the stadium for All In, so I know how you feel. Alex looking great. Girly pop. Love that hat. Oh my God. Thank you. It's my Tonitas hat. Thank you. Left AEW after Punk got fired, but fell in love at All in Texas. Ooh, yeah, that's also another thing. I'm curious how many people left AEW because of Punk, and how many people entered AEW because of Punk, and did those people stay after Punk left, and like did those people leave after Punk left as well? I think I need to lower. I think I need to lower my chair. Okay. I always feel weird when I lower my chair. Variety is good when it comes to pro wrestling. Exactly. I feel the same way. I fell off of AEW a while ago, but I have been tuning in more the last year or two. I still watch WWE, but more arm's length this year. Yeah. A lot of people are watching arm's length. A lot of people watching arm's length. A lot of people in my comment section like vent about what they like, how they watch AEW. So again, I just find it like very curious because like I think a lot of people vent in content creator comment sections about AEW, and I think a lot of them like I don't know. It's our comment sections are safe spaces for some people to vent their frustrations or their desires or whatever it is when it comes to some issues that are happening in the company or whatever it is. But yeah. I don't know. Just very interesting. In the beginning, when AEW started, I didn't want to give it a chance. But then once the first couple of pay-per-views and when Dynamite started, I quickly shut up and became hooked. Period. Wrestling is the best when it tries to make it feel real. It is the best when wrestling does that. It is not the best when the fans overanalyze it and think that they know what's going on. I like when the wrestling feels real without the additional analyzation and commentary of everybody else. They're saying AEW can't write a story yet. WWE is outperforming them. Have been a couple years, in my opinion. Wait, what? I find it funny that Devon, Maven, and others are saying Eric Bischoff. They're saying AEW can't write a story yet. WWE is outperforming them and have been a couple years, in my opinion. You think WWE is outperforming AEW in terms of writing stories? What? Huh? Funny redemption. Hello. Wrestling is amazing. Period. Joshi bless. Oh, it started. Oh boy. How's that? Whoa. How's the audio? I hope the audio is good. Is it too loud? Let me know. Are you able to hear the sound, I hope? We can't hear it? Alex Winsler. Okay, what about now? Can you hear it now? Oh shit. I know, parking lot standoff. Damn. Okay, hold on 1 second. Mm, what about now? No. Mm. Oh shit. Oh man. Um. Can you guys hear it now? You guys can't hear it now, right? Ooh, I do not know what happened with my fucking settings. I thought I fixed this before. My plugin, so on Monday Night Raw, like my shit was fucked. My OBS was fucked. And I don't know what happened. Um, but my plugins and everything are working now. This is just not working now, and I don't know why. I'm so sorry, guys. At least it's just a brawl. There's nothing important happening in terms of like a freaking thing or anything. This is so fucking frustrating. I'm so frustrated. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Um, I'm not going to show anything. Okay. I just wanted to see something real quick. I didn't show anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Shit. A shirtless Will. A shirtless Will Osprey. I need help. I need an adult. I'm going to be honest. I need an adult. I don't know how anybody can help me right now, but I need help. Fuck. I'm trying. I'm trying. Hold on. That's tonight? Is that going to be the main event? Anarchy in the Arena? No. Anarchy in the Arena is gonna happen for ¿cómo se dice? Fucking Double or Nothing. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Yeah, that's right. Can you guys hear anything? No, right? This whole entire stream is just gonna be me trying to fix this. Hello, everybody. I see all you guys.
Stronger than ever, and we will do it for Kyle. Kyle Fletcher strong, brother.
Well, unfortunately,
Kyle Fletcher strong, brother.
Kyle Fletcher
Wait, you got? Wait, what? We hear it? Wait, what? What? Wait, you do?
Sunday at Dynasty.
No, don't play with me. For real? Wait, okay. How's this? Oh, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Okay. Bear with me. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, you did it? I did it? Did I do it? Hold on. Wait, did I do it? Can you guys hear it? You can? Is it loud? Is it like doubled up or anything? It is loud? It's a good volume. You can hear me. You can hear me.
Celebrating his victory and gaining the Ring of Honor
Can you?
world title from Jericho.
Do I need to turn it up?
From Los Angeles, California, weighing 190 pounds, he is the AEW
It's working?
Champion, Jungle.
We can hear you. We can hear the show. No audio issues. We can hear you and the TV is good. Sounds all good. Stop. I'm going to cry. What did I do? I don't know what the fuck I did. We're back in action, folks.
Yeah, it's all stars on every side. It's kind of a very unusual.
It's like it never happened. What happened?
Together. Obviously, it would be for the
I don't
first
even know what
time
I
ever,
did.
but I like to see how they work
I'm
together
just a girl.
and how they
I don't know what I did. I'm not audio technician, but I did something.
trouble than ever thanks to what's happened to Kyle Fletcher.
But something happened.
From Osaka, Japan, weighing 232 pounds, he
Yes, now it's properly time to enjoy Dynamite. But
the Alpha
the A's scored, so I'm not too happy. Look at that beautiful man.
Kenosuke
Look
Takeshita,
at that beautiful man.
he and Kazuchika Okada have been at each other's
What a-
throats. It's
what a
wonder that
guy.
Don Callis can keep the peace in his own family.
What a guy.
His partners, Godzilla, Mark Davis, and Andrade.
Okay, I want to see if
Idolo.
Nigel, it seems like Andrade El Idolo, he has his eyes on MJF.
me, it's you can hear me perfect. Okay, my plug-in is working too. We are back in action! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Nothing is messed up. All of my plugins are working. We're gonna have clips tonight. We can hear the show. Now we can enjoy the show. Commercial break. I'm gonna get myself another Dr. Pepper. I'm gonna reward myself with another Dr. Pepper. And this is the first can of Dr. Pepper that I gotten. But then I'm gonna get another Dr. Pepper, and that's it.
Right for now is how are their opponents going to coexist given the history between Jack Perry and
There we
Darby
go.
Allin. It's set on fire.
Virgil, thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs. Contributing to the community plate. Thank you. Joshi Bless. Okay, I'm sorry if I missed all of your messages and if you had questions, comments, and concerns that you wanted to address with me, guys. But now you can bring it up again.
Between Darby Allin and Jack Perry.
Yeah, they're common enemies. I don't think there's any question about that. Anybody in
Okay, so
wrestling
this-
who doesn't
so
like
Kyle
Don
Fletcher is
Callis should
out.
just look to his right or left and find
He
another one.
is vacating the
One
TNT
thing that I've
Championship.
noticed, and I think the
And
cameras noticed this as well, Darby Allin
now
kept his
they
eyes
are
on
going to
Andrade
have a
the
casino
entire time Andrade
gauntlet
came down the ramp,
this
went to
Sunday to
ringside,
crown the
and
new
now,
TNT
as right before these two get it on
champion.
Sunday, look at this. Andrade, what is this all about?
Andrade trying to play
That
some,
sucks about
some
Kyle
games
Fletcher.
with Darby Allin as
Homeboy
now
cannot catch a
Kenosuke
break.
Takeshita enters the fray for the Don Callis family. He and Darby went for that coffin splash. Nice drop behind. And Darby, code right here.
Pirate Joshi Bless.
Oh, Davis.
Oh, he's going to do it again. He's going to do it again.
Davis unleashed that pile driver on Darby Allin. Very nearly did it again, but Jack Perry just bailed
It's
him
crazy
out.
that the injury bug has been affecting
Guys,
both
Andrade
AEW
has
and
made this
WWE.
a 2-on-3.
That's wrestling.
Oh, boy.
Bandito and Darby taking flight here to kick off Dynamite.
Where are you going? You're the best wrestler in the world, and you're playing these games. Why are you Don Callis' little bitch? Get your ass out of here! Quit being Don Callis' little bitch, you heard me?
Who is this?
Andrade, not going to like the sound of that. And here he comes.
I don't know. Maybe he's trying to lure Darby in. Well,
Takeshita from behind.
Alex question, who do you think will be AEW's next big signing? Me.
German suplex. Darby planted on the back of his head.
and Don Callis slithers out as
Who do
well.
I think will be the next big signing?
And that vicious double rotation. Chaos Theory suplex on the outside. And
Very clear the Don Callis family coming into this match with a good game plan, Tony.
Yeah, they always have a game plan. Excalibur. I don't think there's any question
It's
about
gotta be
that.
somebody in like
It was
Japan,
kind of
maybe.
odd, though, seeing Andrade El Idolo walk up the ramp and then out in the backstage area.
Antonio Honda,
bringing Don Callis back with
Gong
him,
the
but
Fox,
it certainly got the
actually,
advantage
yes.
on Darby Allin.
Poor shout out for
Don Callis just
Pepto-Bismol.
to our
Poor shot of
announced
Pepto-Bismol.
joining us.
That's crazy.
Kenosuke Takeshita has Darby
It's a
Allin
it's
isolated.
a sad time
Fans, a
for all the
huge week of
fleshlights.
action ahead here
Is that what
as
we're calling
Dynasty approaches this Saturday collision, and then immediately followed by the countdown
Fletcher's
to Dynasty, and then the
fans?
Dynasty 0 hour.
Fleshlights?
7 Eastern,
That's what
6
we're doing,
Pacific,
right?
or, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, and Dynasty live on pay-per-view, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on HBO Max. Jack Perry taking a huge risk, Don.
Fantastic. Jack Perry is a great young athlete. His problem is
I can
he's
see
in with the
Athena
Don
coming
Callis
from
family,
AEW,
Shivani.
coming to AEW from Ring of Honor. I mean, yeah, but I
repeat that
wouldn't say
again?
that's a
What's that?
big signing. I
Did
would
you
just
say
say
Jack
that's
Perry was in with the Don Callis family?
about
Did you even
damn
hold up some
time.
cue
No,
cards
no,
for me?
yes.
I said he's in trouble.
You did not say in trouble.
A gouge
Look
in the
at
eyes.
Davis. What a beast Davis is.
Of Mark Davis and Takeshita. What
Oh, boy.
a thunderous counter unleashed by the Alpha.
Charlie
Right
Evans.
on the money, but
I
Dom,
mean,
we gotta
wait,
talk about
Charlie
the
or
elephant in
Charlie
the room.
Evans?
Yep.
The injury to Kyle Fletcher got to be
I
devastating.
think Charlie Evans would be
We
a
are
bigger signing than
devastated, but you know what?
Charlie.
Kyle will come
And
back
it's not more so
stronger and
like
faster. And here's
I
the
think a
thing.
bigger deal.
It unites this team, this faction, this
for me at
family
least. I don't know.
behind Kyle Fletcher. I said
Dakota
Kyle
Kai is a
Fletcher's
big
strong. We're
signing.
gonna do it for Kyle.
I just is that Mel?
Because this isn't free.
Holy shit!
What do you mean it isn't free?
Don't touch the merchandise, Toots. What is this? Okay.
Oh wow! Good for her.
$60 Canadian.
Plants.
Fans,
Plants.
Opening
I'm kidding.
contest. This all-star trios match continues live on Dynamite. Don't go
I'm
anywhere.
jealous.
Even on my antidepressants, I wasn't
She is
making enough
she's an
progress.
artist. She does a lot
I'm
of the
still
art.
hiding my
If you guys
depression.
remember the
I wanted more for myself.
sorry,
So
those
my
like
doctor recommended
majestic
Rexulti.
paintings that they do of Don Callis, like the big old paintings. She does that. That's actually really funny. That's really, really funny. Oh wow. Yeah. I'm pretty sure she and MJF dated for a bit. I don't think that's her. I don't know if that's her. Now she needs an Andrade selfie painting. Oh, yeah, she does. How are you feeling about that multi-man main event? About the announcement? It was announced. I can't feel anything yet. We'll see. We are called fleshlights if we start fans of Kyle Fletcher. Yes. Okay. That's okay. They're all plants. Yeah, Becca was one of the plants as well. They're all plant. I was not. I will say I was not. I was all natural. I was not a plant. I was not a plant. But would you? Would I what? What would I do? What are you asking me? Would I what? What would I do? Plants for Andrade? Why does that sound wildly horny? Would I plant for Andrade? Would I plant for Andrade? If they're paying well. If they're paying good, yeah. It does sound a little sus.
Perry avoids a senton that could have been disastrous.
Didn't even get time to crack open a beer and Dynamite went crazy. I know.
Perry is slippery.
Perry there, interesting. Could have tagged on
Question
the
is,
man, but instead he was going
Dynamite
towards
gonna end on
Bandito.
time tonight?
Enziguri has Davis stunned.
That's a
And
no.
now a tag made. Bandito in. And the pump kick to Takeshita. Elbow
That's a
strikes
no.
to Davis. Bandito not backing down. Even in the face of the 2-on-1 odds.
Man, Bandito's impressive, isn't
I
he?
didn't mean to sound sus, but I don't regret it. I don't think you should. I don't think you should. I don't think you should have any shame. You're golden. You're golden, pony boy.
Incredible strength shown by Bandito.
Ring of Honor World Champion is on fire.
And
Shout out
Bandito,
to Bandito
one
for
here.
filling
And
in
look, he's
the
got Takeshita
Brody
lined
King
up, think a
spot.
21 punch, but no. Takeshita, I believe he was looking for the Blue Thunder bomb, but Bandito was prepared.
Bad for
There
Brody
you go.
King.
Watch out now.
Now Takeshita. Boom! Thunder bomb. 1, 2.
Alex's price of a hot dog and a handshake and a can of Dr. Pepper Zero might be too high. What do you mean? The sky's the limit. Ah!
I am very, very
See,
excited.
I
I'm
saw that,
excited
and then
for
I looked down,
Collision,
and now
where
the score is
Okada
2-2.
going to
Ace
take care of
gotta
Myron
fucking
from the Rascals.
score somehow.
That punk stuck his nose in our business, and I wasn't happy about it. I'm not happy with the Rascals. I don't like seeing Kyle Fletcher get hurt. So Okada, the Rainmaker, is going to embarrass Myron Reed. I'm going to be front and center for it, Shivani.
Yeah, Myron, what a debut
Doesn't
that
need
he
plans.
made.
Pretty sure he's
Myron did. He is
his
undefeated
problem
in
is
singles
too many
competition
plans.
thus
What
far.
does that
Till
mean?
Saturday.
Yeah.
EW International Championship match for Collision this Saturday on TNT and HBO.
I love that Andrade has been doing his Black Mask cosplay for 5 years.
Now Davis, his turn to escape.
Need both legs to pin a guy Davis's size, even as strong as Bandito is.
Bandito left his feet with that thrust kick, but left himself open for Takeshita. And that elbow struck. Poison Rana by Jack Perry. And now Perry on the move. But
Great move by Andrade. Fantastic.
Watch out!
Oh, God.
Oh my God, he's so crazy.
Headed this way.
Joshi Bless Pickles.
Systematic destruction by the Don Callis family.
All right.
Jack Perry's
In case you didn't know,
and leaving him vulnerable.
Fuck Ass Predictions is coming out tomorrow. So if you guys have any fuck ass predictions,
Dynasty this Sunday. This is not the result.
you should let me know.
Darby Allin wanted.
I think the
Desperately tries to crawl back into the ring.
yeah, we have Andrade and Darby Allin
Don Callis, that thing was obviously a mistake, but
for Dynasty. I feel okay about that match. I feel like I can watch that match on Dynamite.
As the family continues the assault on Jack Perry. Darby Allin and Andrade El Idolo. They will meet this Sunday. Both Kenny Omega and MJF agreed that if Darby beats Andrade, he will get the first shot after Dynasty from whoever leaves Vancouver as AEW Men's World Champion.
oh, wow. Pointing at the sign of Dynasty coming up Sunday, and then the low blow.
Oh,
Just
They are
domination.
not happy about this.
Domination, destruction by the Don Callis family. And look at this. Callis gouging the eyes of Jack Perry.
Got drenched by a fan at ringside.
Can
That's how
seamlessly
much
change
they
their
hate him here
style
in
from
his home
DDT to
country.
New Japan to AEW to TJPW and back to AEW.
Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. Close friends of Jack Perry and more importantly, bitter enemies of Don Callis and the family.
Sorry, I just got so distracted. It's I think he's great. I think Konosuke Takeshi's just
But
great.
there's more of the Don Callis
that?
family trying to put an end to this
Oh.
super kick party.
Super kicks from Matt and Nick Jackson. Take down Lance Archer. Take down Hechicero. El Clone. He gets taken down too.
I'm so far behind because of my fuck ass internet. Don't worry,
Delivered by the Young Bucks.
it's fine. The Young Bucks just came to interrupt the ending of this match, and they're attacking the Don Callis family.
Matt and Nick Jackson. Setting up with Takeshita. Kicking his feet.
Okada's here.
Kazuchika Okada.
Is he in a turtleneck?
I did not expect that.
Remember, one time, Okada, he was a close friend of the elite of Matt and Nick Jackson. But he's thrown his lot in with the Don Callis family.
Yeah, we're going to see
I thought he was
Okada
wearing a
this coming Saturday against Myron Reed. Okada, Takeshita,
Turtlenecks are for Okada.
standing tall, working together. How
He
about
can wear
this?
them. I just don't think they're for him.
Whoa.
Working together at least for a moment. Ooh, Okada.
Just
Well, you can just see the hatred between these two men.
Okada.
And Takeshita coming to
Yeah,
blows.
you guys can beat each other and kiss.
This.
You guys can kiss and beat each other.
But never did this.
No, you're right. You're right. But Don Callis just standing on the outside. There you see him. And now
Lance,
you
make
see
him
the
kiss.
members of the Don Callis family.
Hechicero.
Are they even good friends if they can't kiss? Such great friends.
These
Just
two athletes. The crowd here in
two
Edmonton
guys
wanna
being
see
bros.
Okada and Takeshita
Wait a
fight.
second, look, in the ring. It's the Rascals.
Who's that?
Rascals are coming to ring.
Oh, what's gonna happen here?
And the Rascals.
Cute. Cute. They should have kissed though.
Wiping out the Don Callis family on foot. Look at Okada.
Okada.
Kiss his finger. Kiss his fingy.
And here comes Myron Reed.
Cowards.
Myron Reed was won his debut here and won his debut in Ring of Honor.
Nice.
Myron Reed will challenge Okada for the AEW International Championship this Saturday at Collision.
Not the most impressive at Reed's look, and as far as we beat up most of the Don Callis family last week.
Including Kazuchika Okada last week. You're right. And there you see it coming up on Saturday.
And still to come tonight, Jericho will address his return live tonight at Dynamite Plus.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot Chris Jericho came back.
United Empire take on John Moxley.
That's right.
Dead Riders.
I forgot.
Nightingale puts her TBS championship on the line against the returning Queen Aminata. And Kenny Omega, the man who will challenge for the AEW World Championship, will speak live tonight. But ahead of that, Lexi Nair is standing by with AEW senior medical official Dr. Michael Sampson for a medical update.
A medical update.
I'm here with Doc Sampson. Doc, last week on Dynamite, MJF said some pretty alarming things about Kenny Omega's medical condition. Can you clarify that?
Yeah, I heard that, and I think he's just trying to get in Kenny's head. I spoke with Kenny afterward just to make sure that he was good with us talking about his medical condition. Obviously, he had diverticulitis. He had the surgery. Yes, there's post-surgical complications and stuff. But Kenny's in the best shape of his life right now. He was cleared by his surgeon. He was cleared by me. So he's ready to go. But I just think that Max is getting in his head, and I'm not happy with that. And I had to bring this up, but I got to get back to work. So thanks, Lexi.
Yeah,
Any
no.
other questions? Let me know.
Thank you for your time, Doc.
Okay.
When
Spoke with
Verizon
the
gives
doc.
you a free
Everything
phone.
is
Gemini,
fine.
show me the.
Everything should be fine. It's crazy how good AEW can be and how bad it can also be. What's the good? What's the bad? You can't just say that and not say what's the good, what's the bad. Come on, pros and cons. Let's go. You can't just leave a comment and not say what's good and what's bad. What's good and what's bad? What's bad and what's good? Go. You said it. Go. It's not my comment. Go. You say it. What's wrong with it? What's good? What's bad? I don't know why I'm talking like that. I am excited for that. I'm excited for Queen Amanita. Does do not disturb not mean do not disturb anymore? Anyway, sorry. I am glad that she is back because she was injured or she couldn't compete in the Blood and Guts match, right? She couldn't compete in Blood and Guts, and now she's back. I'm excited. Okay, so here's my thing. I am excited for her to come back, right? But, I need Queen Amanita to continue her feud with Tekla for the AEW World Championship. I need that. I would love to somehow see that at Double or Nothing. They had a great feud. Carry it on. I think that should happen. And they were going hard. They were going so hard. I think that they should. I think that they should. Everything is good and then Jericho. Oh, okay, yeah. So you mean AEW is good and then Jericho? That's it. That's all. That's okay. We just ignore his segments. But his segments don't exist. They just don't exist. That's all. Okay, how are the Yankees doing? What's going on with the Yankees? All right, top of the fifth. We're tied 2-2. What's happening? Apple Sports, tell me. Okay. Oh, she's coming out now. Ooh, this gear.
Match in over 5 months. She took to social media today.
Any updates on Britt Baker, DDS coming back? Brother, I don't know. I'm not Tony.
That woman. And Queen Amanita likes to refer to herself
couldn't
as
tell
the
you,
one
buddy.
and only Nigel. And
sorry, I'm not Fightful.
I mean, she might not
I didn't
feel
know my
pressure,
name was
but
Fightful
the pressure's gonna be
Select.
there.
Yeah, no question about it, and I think I can read
Trust,
between
when
the
you
lines,
know
read
is when
between
I
the
know.
tweet, if you will.
I am not a Scooby-Doo person. I don't know the Scooby-Doos.
Who she has to prove it to.
What's the status on this? Do you know? No, me neither, buddy. I love this Willow Nightingale deal. That was a tongue twister. I love this Willow Nightingale gear because it is Akira Hokuto coded. That was really hard to say. I love this I love this Willow Nightingale gear. This Nightingale gear. Nightingale. Nightingale.
You're talking about a former world champion in Cheetah. It was a big win for Willow Nightingale. And you know, guys, defeating Cheetah does a lot for your confidence as much as anything else. And I think Willow right now is
I love
really
the Codyverse, but
Six
the
successful
Jericho
title
Vortex,
defenses,
yeah, I
98-day
turned
reign.
off the channel.
Big
It'll
smile on
be
her
very
face,
interesting to watch this
but
together
she's
then.
got quite a task ahead of her. Look at the smile on Queen Amanita's face.
As referee Paul Turner calls for the Bell fans, we are excited to be here in Edmonton tonight, but we are looking forward to Dynasty this Sunday. at the
I love
Rogers
this
Arena
gear on
in
here. This
Vancouver,
yellow is
British
so
Columbia.
nice.
Visit AEWTIX.com or scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen to join us then next Wednesday in Seattle. It will be Spring Breakthrough.
Ah, yes.
Visit
Spring break
AEWTIX for that
in
one.
Seattle,
And then
Washington.
April 22nd at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Portland, Oregon. Whoa, Nightingale very nearly got upset. Right there, Queen Amanada coming out of the gates hot.
Nightingale. What was that indeed?
That was a little close. You're not kidding. Queen came out to win. I like that, Nigel.
Yeah, a start fast. The fast start, for the challenger. And again, wow, taking it to the TBS champion. And Nightingale's got
I should make my cousins go to that in Seattle, Washington. You should.
Start taking this seriously. Amanada wants to prove something here.
Big elbow strike by Amanada, but Willow fires back with one of her
Who's
own.
that in the background?
Amanada being very aggressive, to say the least, and I like that.
Who's that?
I love it.
Karashida?
And he's what background is that?
Hikaru Shida's
Shida,
here.
yeah, Shida.
Oh,
Looking
look at
on.
our Joshi.
Menacing.
Oh,
Shida
she's
there.
so great.
Well, Nigel, we saw after the bell last week at Collision, Shida.
Is this what we're going with?
Seemed like she was going to strike Willow Nightingale with that kendo stick, but then had second thoughts.
So fucking gorgeous.
For the running boot on Willow Nightingale. Willow out of the way.
Now, Shida was certainly disappointed that she had lost, obviously.
Oh my
I
God.
think she did the right move by not hitting Willow, and I think Willow just noticed her back there. She pointed back that way.
So Amanada clutching that neck. That injury 5 months ago.
There's
happened
hints of her
at the
turning.
Hands of the Sisters of Sin,
God,
Sky
please,
Blue,
for the
and
love of
Julia
God,
Hart.
yes, I would like that.
And Amanada, you just got to look underneath the hair. That head, or the neck and shoulders very heavily taped up.
Yeah, well, both champion and challenger have kinesio tape. The neck of Amanada, the left shoulder of the champion. Nightingale suffered the injury in the AEW Women's Tag Team title loss to Divine
It is Shida.
Dominion.
Megan Bain and Lena Cross, new AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. Willow cover here. Amanada kicking out.
You know, it's one thing to come back from an injury, being off 161 days like the Queen was, but it's another thing to have your first match a title opportunity.
Amanada turns things around on Willow there. And now Amanada going to capitalize, build up some momentum on the move. And a running kick from
She's
Queen
really good.
Amanada. Cover.
Queen Amanada could be a really good
Willow
TBS
fires that
champion.
right shoulder up off the mat.
Big smile on the face of Amanada. Doesn't look too nervous, which is good, which is important. Might be a little bit more aggressive. Oh, here we go. How do you like some chocolate kisses?
Innovative offense, to say the least, from Queen Amanada as this TBS Championship clash continues live on Dynamite. Don't go anywhere.
Even on my antidepressant, I
She's
wasn't
so
making enough
cool.
progress.
AW, of all the times that you could give me the picture-in-picture, you don't give it to me now. Last week, she was about to smack Willow while she wasn't looking and then stopped after the match. I think it'd be pretty dope if Hikaru Shida was the crime boss. Yeah. I want that. The heel Yakuza crime boss Shida. That's exactly what I want. So yeah. Fun. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that opening was insane. I kind of wish my audio was working, but that's okay. That's fine. That's fine though. I'm fine with any version of Shida. She's been gone for too long. How long has she been gone? How long has she been out? Now it's our mission to get Rio back. I'm not saying anything, but it's very interesting that Hikaru Shida is back, and so is Church of Joshi. I'm just saying. It's very interesting. Very interesting timing. So yeah. Very interesting. But don't forget, folks, we will be live tomorrow on twitch.tv/Queen of the Ring for Church of Joshi. We're going to catch up with the week of Joshi. We're going to catch up on shows that I might have missed, some matches that we might have missed this week, tomorrow. So we shall see. I will say, Haley Williams almost fucking got me tomorrow. I almost spent money I do not have to go see Haley Williams tomorrow in New York City. And tomorrow's the only chance that I will go because she's playing tomorrow, Friday, and Sunday. Sunday's the pay-per-view, and Friday I can't go. So tomorrow would have been the only day. But that little fucking Paramore bitch, I mean that complimentary, she almost got me. Those fucking scalpers almost got me. But I'm not. A week before WrestleMania, I cannot spend that amount of money. It was so much. TK is a secret churchgoer. Listen, he might be. Shida hasn't wrestled for AEW since November 2024. Oh my God. That is far too long.
Yeah, she's got to stay on Amanada. Willow looking down, concern on her face there, Excalibur.
And the former AEW Women's World Champion Hikaru Shida she was at the upper right of your screen. She is looking on.
I like her eyebrows.
Seething, it would appear, Nigel, after the loss to Willow Nightingale last week at Collision. Amanada pulls herself out of harm's way.
Certainly heavily invested in the woman that beat her last week. And I would imagine there's more.
She said, I just came back. She said, I just came back. Give me a break. Me, when I come back from my lunch break from work.
Just yet. Continues or needs to continue
got back.
To apply pressure on her challenger.
And did broad smile on her face, high-fiving with all the fans. But now, as you said, needs to get back in the ring.
Thinking about it. Taking plenty of time to get to the top rope.
Yeah, Queen needs to roll out of the way if she can. I'm not too sure she can. Yes, she can.
Nobody home for Willow Nightingale. The pool was empty, and Amanada,
oh my God,
just unleashed an elbow strike to Willow.
A really deep hook of the leg from Amanada, whose face tells you everything. Frustration.
Man, that was a knockout punch, Nigel.
Certainly looked like it.
Wow.
The champion not knocked out.
Amanada
lands this. She could be.
We certainly saw Hikaru
Tyler,
Shida uncork some big
Joshi
strikes
Bliss,
on Willow Nightingale
well.
last week at Collision. Now this time, it's Queen Amanada's turn, and Amanada perched on the top. Foot stop from Amanada. Cover 1, 2, and again Willow kicks
Queen
out.
Amanada has wrestled in TJPW before, right?
For the
I
champion.
believe she
And
has.
Nigel, we were talking about the poker face of Queen Amanada. It seems to be slipping a little bit.
The emotion plastered on the face of the challenger, Amanada. Frustrated.
Might have had me
upset.
borrowing some money, brother. I almost put that shit on my credit card.
She has taken it to the
On my credit card, but I should not be putting anything on my credit card.
To neck.
What a great start of a big week.
I woke up this morning and I was like, do I spend this amount of money to see Haley Williams, or do I spend this amount of money to get new microphones for WrestleMania? And I was like, microphones might be the investment.
Taking a moment to collect herself.
So
Big
that's
overhand
where we're
chops.
at.
And now Amanada.
Oh,
Amanada
she didn't get the
ready for it. Looked like
pounce.
Willow's about to unleash a pounce, but instead.
Yeah, she came off the point of the elbow.
She did not
These
get
two
the
women
pounce.
swinging for the fences. I know we're in a hockey arena, Tony, but I couldn't help but mix my metaphors.
I understand that.
The official standing town count.
Matt, Joshi Bliss. Yeah,
So
man.
maybe we'll call the pounce if she can get one in the big body check.
I've seen Haley Williams
was leading with that
so
lariat.
many
Amanada
times.
was
I've
ready
seen
for
her. Well, no,
And
I've seen her twice.
Second
It would have been
to 10
dope to
minutes,
see
he
her
got the
solo
first.
stuff, and I love this album.
Amanada
I would have been so Pharaoh at that
able to
show,
kick out,
but
and Willow
it's
series
alright.
of chops, and now look for the gut wrench that Babe with the power bomb as she calls it, but Amanada
That's okay.
counters, and now Queen Amanada hoists up the champion.
Oh my fucking god!
Center of the ring. 1, 2. No, Willow just barely escapes.
We saw how much leverage the champion needed.
Well, look at the bright
Bringing
side.
both
Next
of her
time you'll
powerful
save money
legs
this
up to
year.
kick out. Oh, wait a second.
This
She's
time-
in the wrong part of town.
This time next year because of No
Willow is ready.
Mania. Yeah.
Pulls herself up, lands the boot to
I
the
think
face,
that they
and
might-
now Willow on the move.
I think maybe.
Wow,
I think AEW should
Amanada
take
was lured in there by the champion, who put herself
I think
prone
AEW
on
should
the
take
bottom
advantage.
rope,
I think it would be
knowing
very,
Amanada
very
was gonna
ballsy
come
and very
and
risky.
take the bait.
However,
Yeah, I think Amanada tried to slow down because she saw it coming. Nothing she could do about it, though.
I know everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, it's so petty. Oh, they're doing this. Oh, they're doing that." No, honestly, in a business standpoint, I feel like it makes sense. Take over that weekend a little bit. Don't do a football stadium show, you know, but maybe have an event at like New Orleans, because that's where everybody wanted to go anyway for WrestleMania. I think you have an event in New Orleans.
Neck damage in this
I think
match.
they should have it at the same venue where
Queen
actually
Amanada, she
that
can
venue is
hold
so
her
fucking
head
far
high,
away.
no pun
Have it
intended,
at the Smoothie King.
knowing that she pushed
Is that
the
the
TBS
Smoothie King?
champion
No.
Willow
Or is
Nightingale
the
very
Smoothie
nearly
King
to her limit,
the
Nigel.
Phoenix one?
Yeah, nothing to be ashamed of. Certainly your first match back after
New Orleans.
161 days on this shelf.
Wherever they
to
have
take it
like
to the
fucking
CBS
NXT,
champion like
New
that.
Orleans,
Certainly,
34 weekend,
big
2018.
benefit.
Wherever they had
And
that,
great sportsmanship from the
do-
champion as well.
whatever
Nightingale
event
remains
you
TBS
decide to do,
champion. Fans, we kicked off the
AEW,
broadcast
you
last
do it in
night
that
and last
venue
week
in
with
New
the
Orleans.
dramatic return of Chris Jericho.
I don't know. I think
He
it's
will
smart.
address the AEW audience live tonight next.
Sheeta in the background is
But fans,
playing
we
the
are
Attack
looking
Willow after a
forward
match.
to
Well, she
Dynasty
didn't.
coming up this Sunday live on pay-per-view on HBO
do it.
Max. It will be
Smoothie King is New
MJF and
Orleans?
Kenny Omega one-on-one for the AEW World Championship. And let's take a look at MJF's
That's if
impact on the
WWE is still
sport
going
of
to
professional
Saudi.
wrestling.
If stuff doesn't get canceled, they're gonna go to Saudi. They're still gonna go to
There are
Saudi.
very
Ain't nothing
few in
changing
the
that.
history of professional wrestling who have reached the greatest heights the sport has to offer as quickly as Maxwell Jacob Friedman. MJF. Competing in the first match of the inaugural All-In event in 2018. MJF immediately grabbed the spotlight. So
About that.
much so that he would be a featured addition to the Day One All Elite Wrestling roster the very next year.
That's very true.
The years that would follow would give the world a meteoric rise to behold. Culminating with capturing the AEW World Championship at Full Gear 2022 from Jon Moxley. Rebranding the title in his own image as the Triple B, MJF defended the title all over the world, including headlining the biggest professional wrestling event in the history of the UK. The first AEW All-In event from the iconic Wembley Stadium. MJF's historic first World Championship reign became the longest
I
in
missed that
AEW history
MJF and
when
Adam
he
Cole
defeated
theme
the
song.
previous holder of that distinction, Kenny Omega, in an instant classic in the latter part of 2023. Having delivered classic after classic, MJF has become the truest definition of a generational talent.
Greatest AEW World Champion of all time.
There are no depths this devil of professional wrestling will not approach to maintain his legacy. No evil means
I
nothing
can't not
to
look at that
hold on
mask
to
and think
his
of
prize.
There is no higher honor,
the Secrets
and there is no
magician
one who
show
deserves it more
from back in the day. It looks like the
And
same
now,
mask.
Vancouver, Canada will host one of the biggest matches in not only All Elite Wrestling history,
The god of pro wrestling
Have they never?
versus the devil.
of the entire
They
sport
fought
of
before, right?
professional wrestling.
One-on-one or no?
Ladies and gentlemen,
With all the
Twice
crazy
Yearly
stuff
Prep is here.
happening,
One office visit every 6 months, 2 times a year.
with all the crazy stuff happening in the Middle East, it might be a little too dangerous for WWE to even be going there. I don't put it past them to still go and think that they are the exception, that they will be protected. I would not put it past them. You are right, but I would not put it past them. All he needs to do is pick up the fucking phone. Donnie, stop. We got this event. We'll give you half. Click. Not saying that they should, but I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh, but it's all dumb. It's all stupid. Everything is stupid. Let's just... Artemis 2 is the only thing that has kept my brain sane. It's kept some sanity in my brain. All right. I'm going to go grab another Dr. Pepper real quick. You guys can spend some time with Chair. And people over on Twitch, you got Chair emotes now. So that's how you can communicate to Chair. Okay? I'm going to go grab a Dr. Pepper real quick, and I will be RB. There you go. Here, let me put some lift onto her. There you go. There you go. Have fun with Chair. You guys have fun. I'm back. That didn't take too long, did it? And I got a biscotti, so you know it's real. Let me put myself down. I hate this. Hold on. I hate the bounce. I don't like it. I don't like the bounce. Okay. That was aggressive. We're back with Jericho. This man is gonna get my fucking YouTube channel demonetized. Oh my god.
Chris Jericho, the first ever AEW World Champion.
That little turnaround was so fuck ass.
Edmonton, we were in Winnipeg last week when Jericho made his return. He said I'm home, so does he mean he's home in Winnipeg? Or he's home here in AEW?
I think he meant both, Excalibur. And you know, I've known Chris since, well,
He's got the cross.
1997.
Of course.
What a legendary career that he has had. And you mentioned his first ever AEW World Champion. There's been no one like him in pro wrestling, and I'm really, really excited to have him back here now after an extended layoff.
They could never point the camera to my face during a Jericho entrance. I swear to you. They should never, and they could never. They could never, and they shouldn't.
Well, thank you, Edmonton. It is so good to be back on Dynamite. And last week when I returned, I said that I was home, and I meant it. And I'm going to make it official this week by signing my brand new AEW contract.
For how long?
Right here, only 100 kilometers down the road from where I had my very first match in Ponoka, Alberta, at the Ponoka Moose Hall.
That clipboard looks like the Urban Decay setting spray. If you know, you know. That's the only thing I could think of.
We're
when
getting
I
a
see it.
Ponoka chant.
That could be the first Ponoka chant we've ever heard in the history of anything.
They'd probably go back to either
But I took a
Vegas
lot of
or
risks
New Orleans if they
that
didn't do
night
Saudi.
in 1990 to start my pro wrestling career. And I've taken a lot of risks my entire career, including going all in on AEW when we started this company back in 2019. But it was a risk that paid off because AEW, I'm so proud with how big this company has become, growing and getting bigger week by week by week. And I'm so excited to continue to help build this company that I helped start.
It's a contract, it's not a list.
It's a risk that paid off. A lot of risks I've taken in my career have paid off with great stories and great matches. But some of them hadn't paid off, let's be honest. I've had some stinkers. It's
You
okay,
sure
I've had
have,
some stinkers.
brother.
That's all part of being a risk taker. It's all part of doing what I do, but I did things for the right reasons because I love pro wrestling, okay? I really do. It's why I tried to get in the best shape I could possibly get into for my return last week, because I respect pro wrestling and this business deserves the best Chris Jericho that I can possibly be.
Where is he?
And now that I'm back in AEW, it doesn't matter if I'm in the opening match or if I'm in the middle of the card or if I'm in the main event or if I'm not in the show at all. All I care about is helping to build AEW because I love pro wrestling and I love this company. You understand what I'm saying?
Joshi bless us, Guardian Wookie. His legs look like they're mad at each other. Is there crazy comment?
It's the perfect time to sign this contract. You want me to sign it?
Bishop Khan, Toa Leona, and the man in
Okay,
the middle.
the promo
Ricochet,
off
the
that could happen right
demand.
now might be great for
Interrupting
Ricochet.
Chris Jericho's celebration, Nigel.
Wrap it up.
May have some demands before Jericho can sign on the
Wrap
dotted
it
line.
up. How's Dynamite been so far? Good. I will say the Queen, Aminata, and Willow match the match so far.
All he had to say
match the
about
match
this
so far.
company starting, this company moving forward.
Is he 60?
Chris Jericho being a part of it.
No way.
and then
How old is
Jericho
Chris
got ready
Jericho?
to sign it.
Remember when he
interrupted
went to the
by these
NBA
guys.
and they said he was built like an NBA baby mama? Good times. I think it was like NBA Twitter saw how like Chris Jericho was years
Way to
later
spoil a great
after
moment.
what they remembered him as like in the Attitude Era. They're like, what happened to Chris Jericho? Wasn't it that? Never thought I would be glad to see Ricochet. That's funny.
Okay, before I say anything, let the first words out of my mouth.
I'll take my medication.
As I was saying, let the first words out of my mouth be that as somebody from Las Vegas, Nevada, let me tell everybody right now that Canada freaking sucks. I hate it here. But hey, look. I didn't come out here to talk about how much Canada sucks. No, Jericho, I came out here to talk to you. So go ahead, relax. We come in peace. We come in good faith. And besides, I promise you right now, if we came out here to hurt you, believe me, Khan would have already pulled the trigger. But no, look. I came out here to talk. I came out here for you to do me a little favor. Actually, better yet, do yourself a favor and just don't.
Just don't, is what he said.
Look, just don't. Don't do any of this. Don't sign your little contract. Don't come back. I mean, besides, why would you even want to? Hell, you've been gone for what, a year now? He's been gone for a year. Hell, you're bound to be a little rusty. And besides, you've been touring the globe with your little band, singing karaoke all over the place. Hell, all the singing's probably how you got them abs back. But, Jericho, you and I both know there's a difference between sing shape and ring shape. And hey, I'm not a proud man. I will give credit where credit is due. And you are, without a doubt, one of the greatest AEW champions of all time, without a doubt. And also, without Chris Jericho, AEW might not have had the monumental rise that it did. But I don't know how much you've been sitting on the couch watching over the past year. But your boy's kind of the man right now. Hell, attendance is up, ratings is up, and I was the first ever, the inaugural AEW National Champion. Hell, and this is all because of the rise of Ricochet. You feel me? The rise of Ricochet. It's all happening because of me. And look. Jericho, I'm only out here to tell you all of this because of how much I actually respect you. And I believe that I, amongst all people, can speak for everybody here when I say nobody wants you here, dog.
This baby turn is crazy.
So look, why don't you go ahead and do everybody a favor? Why don't you pack it all up? Why don't you get out of my ring, get back yourself hurt.
Wow.
Oh,
you
boy.
really are bald. But I respect you, Ricochet, and after what you just said, it makes me realize that I don't give a shit what you think. But what you don't know
When's the last time we saw Chris
is I
Jericho?
have a clause in this contract that says I can choose any available opponent for this Sunday at Dynasty in Vancouver.
And it's going to be Ricochet.
So that means I can choose your goons. I can choose the popcorn vendor in the 14th row. I can choose my nephew Marky from Sherwood Park, Alberta. I could choose Conor McGregor himself.
Who? I know Conor McGregor.
But now that I've
why?
signed this, it makes me realize I've got some thinking to do. I got a decision to make. Okay, I've made it. You're right on one thing, Ricochet. I might be a little rusty, especially for this, because I haven't done this in about 10 years. But I think for you, it's valid.
Oh, no. No, he's going to do it.
Because you know what happens? You know what happens, Ricochet, when you're bald? You know what happens, Ricochet, when you come out here in a fancy pants little sweatsuit? You know what happens when Chris Jericho needs an opponent for Vancouver and doesn't have one?
just made the list.
They're doing that? If this was 2016 Alex, I would have popped.
Dynasty Ricochet, but you have the tag.
I would have popped. I would have popped.
Chris Jericho.
Catch me 10 years ago.
Ricochet for Dynasty. This
I would have marked.
live on pay-per-view on
I would have
HBO.
marked.
What a great moment in Dynamite.
That list doesn't go here.
He wants to
That
kick
list
Ricochet
doesn't go here.
on the street.
What a return.
Why did that kind of look like Con Man, though? For just a second. It's just that that guy did not have red hair.
I am here with the Don Callis family. Don, earlier tonight you mentioned you have an even bigger match for Dynasty than Protocata versus the Young Bucks. Can you just tell us a little bit about that?
Speaking of big matches at Dynasty,
There's a lot of people in that
Andrade, the
family.
hottest property
God,
in professional wrestling, is going to not just beat Darby Allin, he's going to put him in the dirt, and he's going to get himself a world title shot for the Don Callis family, because Andrade es muy bueno. You're talking about big matches. I had Protocata versus the Young Bucks. Kyle is hurt tragically. But I got an even bigger match that the people are just drooling to see. At Dynasty, it will be the Young Bucks against Okada and Takeshita as a team. What?
No way.
You say no?
No.
No?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, no. There's only one coach of this team. We need this. I can't believe how selfish you guys are. Kyle is laying in a hospital bed on death's door. We need to come together for
This
Kyle.
isn't the
This
pit.
is about Kyle. So you two need to work together and beat the Bucks.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, but I want to take his belt. I want to challenge him. That's my belt.
Okay. You know what? Hey, listen. I need this match to happen. And I need you two to work together to beat the Bucks. So you know what? That's fine. You work together, and you can have a shot at his belt and get this out of both your systems at Double or Nothing. But no one's leaving this family. You two fight, you settle it. You okay? We're good. We're going to have a good inter-family fight here. This is fantastic. Nice. And you two at Dynasty are going to work together like Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, just like that, for one night to beat the Bucks. Now, shake hands.
Yeah, sure. And kiss. Shake hands.
Jordan and Pippen, guys. That's what we
Shake
need.
hands and kiss.
You're Scottie Pippen. I'm Michael Jordan.
Oh, I guess those are fighting words in, like, boy talk. That's fighting words, I guess. You have to beat Michael Jordan. I don't know. I do know that, but okay, cool. Are they gonna kiss? I want to know if they're gonna kiss. That's one, but also we're gonna get that for Double or Nothing. That's pretty fucking sick. I'm pretty hyped about that. I'm pretty stoked. I love Tommaso Ciampa's theme. I'm sorry to say, Tommaso Ciampa's theme song sounds like something Erica Kirk would come out to. Not even, like, Christy fucking... I don't even want to say these people's names. It sounds like, his theme song sounds like something that would be in, like, Turning Point USA.
As the former TNT champion makes his way
I'm so
to the
sorry.
ring.
I'm so sorry.
In the catbird seat, that #1 entrant into the Casino Gauntlet match this Sunday. But fans, you are watching.
Takesha is more of a Kobe in my honest opinion. Brother, I don't know. I don't know. Who's the Derek Jeter, I guess, in my fucking world of talking like that. I don't know basketball.
And his opponent from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing 167 pounds, Mascara Duranga.
Time to have a Casino Gauntlet match The number 1 and number 2 spots are so important because it's a match that can end at any time. It's a match where other competitors enter the match at differentiating intervals. So it behooves you to have either the number 1 or 2 spot to end the match as quickly as possible before the ring fills up with others.
You can't win the match if you're not in the match. So number 1 and number 2, by probability, have the best option of winning the match and taking the title. The first thing Tommaso Ciampa
Or rip off his NXT theme.
when he got in the ring.
Do you remember when he entered no music? Like he didn't have any music for his NXT theme, and it was just the crowd booing him.
Winning the TNT title.
That'd be great. I guess they did just announce a match for Double or Nothing.
The belt as he walks over.
Where's the graphic?
Ciampa.
We'll probably get official graphics after Dynasty.
That title was taken from him unjustly, but
I'm so excited for Double or Nothing because I don't get to
certainly
travel. I just take the subway down to the stadium. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
and all my friends are
absolutely.
coming to me.
This is
so
has all the earmarks of being a classic matchup. How about what Don Callis had to say?
I love when pay-per-views come to my city because I don't have to fucking pay an arm and a leg for flights and hotels. All I need to pay is $3 on the subway for
Okada and Takeshita put their differences aside.
MTA. Listen, $3 is also a lot. It's fucking crazy.
And Nick Jackson, the Young
Okay?
Bucks. We will
You know
find
economy's high when you're paying $3 for a fucking subway ride, dude. I can't even say Metro card. It's a Metro card. It's not the fucking Omni card. It's a Metro card. $3 for the subway? Back in my day, that shit was $1.25. Not even that shit was $1. $1?
Will face Matt
$1
and
we're
Nick
getting
Jackson just 24 hours
an
before
unlimited
Dynasty
Metro card at
this
that?
Sunday in Vancouver.
It's a great Dynasty week, gentlemen.
Hard
And of course, it starts tonight, and we have the countdown to Dynasty.
Wait a second, roll up here by Mascara Dorada.
And that's coming up right after Collision on Saturday.
Now, Ciampa's turn for the roll-up. And
Bottom of the second, I think. Ryan McMahon has 2 strikes so far.
Nigel, we've talked a lot about Tommaso Ciampa, the former TNT champion. We've not talked a lot about Mascara Dorada, really one of the brightest young stars from CMLL in Mexico. Somebody that's turned a lot of heads with his performances inside an AEW ring.
Yeah, a scintillating luchador. One of the men who is taking Lucha Libre into the next generation.
Mascara Dorada, of course, close friend, teammate of Místico in Mexico. Místico, of course, 1/3 of the AEW World Trios champions, alongside Speedball Mike Bailey and the Jet Kevin Knight as Mascara Dorada.
What's it like living in a city with actual public transportation? LA sucks when it comes to that.
It's been a great program, and we still have a
Well,
lot more to go tonight.
I'll say this.
Don't forget, we had that big match that was challenged. Watch out.
It is nice to have the option to go everywhere.
Will Osprey
right?
taking on John Moxley and the Death Riders.
You're not paying for
we are gonna
gas.
hear from Kenny
I don't
Omega
know what
as
the
well
opposite
tonight.
of
As he gets
having
ready
a
for
car
that
would
world
be.
title match coming up soon. My God.
Dorada, so nimble,
Because
so
all I know is like
Tommaso Ciampa
the
did not
cons.
have an answer for
Like
that
I don't
one.
know.
Dorada thrust
Public
kick,
transportation
Ciampa
is
right
good,
on
but
the
I can only imagine the luxury of just privately being in your car and driving somewhere, or like you can rely on just getting in your car and going somewhere rather than relying on the times that the bus is coming, the times that the trains are coming.
Evidence of what a wily
and just being in the own
Ciampa
comfort
is
of your
here.
transportation.
Wait a second.
Ciampa lining up the knee. Dorada able to avoid it. Dorada firing back. Tony, you mentioned we'll hear from Hope and Christian. They'll be facing FTR this Sunday at Dynasty.
These
It's a
Metro cards.
deeply personal match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
There might be a possibility that during Anarchy in the Arena, Walk by Pantera will be playing throughout the match at Double or Nothing.
Again, attacking from very
Why would that be a
unexpected angles for Tommaso
possibility?
Ciampa.
And who said that that would be a possibility?
Tornado over the top.
Why would that be a possibility?
In this Sunday's Casino Gauntlet match, we will find out as this match continues.
Where'd that come from?
Even on my antidepressant, I wasn't making enough progress. And still hiding my depression.
Still hiding my depression, girl. Join the club. It's gotten a lot better, but back in the day when I would take the train to work, if I missed it If I missed it, would add easily an hour to my commute, sometimes 2. Oh. I mean, yeah. That's the luxury of it all too. Like, trains are always running, buses are always running. I'm just guessing it'll play during Anarchy in the Arena. Oh, okay. So what you mean to say is you hope that during Anarchy in the Arena, Walk by Pantera will be playing throughout the match at Double or Nothing. You want that to be a possibility, not that there is a possibility because it has been mentioned before. You want it to be a possibility. Yeah. I feel like we should be thinking bigger, right? I feel like everybody's like, I want some heavy metal blah, 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 bullshit. I want some drowning pools. Oh, playing like in the Anarchy in the Arena. Sure. I guess. What if we like switched it up? What if we played some like super girly pop shit to the most like, what if we played the most super girly pop shit to the most violent acts that has ever been seen in professional wrestling? I feel like that is how we need to top what we got last year with Double or Nothing, with Anarchy in the Arena. Like, think bigger. I'm gonna need y'all to think bigger. It's also New York City. Yo, Frank Sinatra. New York, New York. That might be a Yankee song, but they should be playing that. They should be playing that during Anarchy in the Arena. Play that song. If you know what's good for you. Play some New York ash. Don't play the Jay-Z New York song. I don't want to hear that. God. The amount of fucking one of those like photo booth thingamajiggies that always plays that song in Times Square. Enough. I don't want to hear I don't want to fucking hear that. Not in Anarchy in the Arena.
The slingshot attempt. The arm drag takes down Tommaso Ciampa.
He is so fluid as Dorada. Look at this.
Picking up some pace now.
Not up in here.
This is exactly what Tommaso Ciampa does not want. Master Dorada.
Stuff the double leg there, and Ciampa to the outside.
Ciampa to the outside. Master Dorada leaps over and lands the kick.
Either Nas or Billy Joel. Billy Joel would be hilarious.
Big risk.
My God, he's on top of the.
It's just the piano man.
Standing on top of the ring post, but no.
And John Moxley is just taking a freaking cheese grater to somebody's head.
With urgency.
Sing us a song, your piano man. He's grating this dude's flesh. Oh man, that'd be great.
2 years ago.
That'd be great.
I can tell you, whoa, from experience, here's a cover.
450 splash. Dorada very nearly earned that #1 spot in the Casino Gauntlet match. And speaking of Dynasty, Tony Khan has confirmed it is official for Dynasty coming up this Sunday, live on pay-per-view on HBO Max. It will be Jericho versus Ricochet in Vancouver. A tough test
so that's
for Chris
official?
Jericho in his return to
Why
action.
Why do I even bother with AEW
With 1 year away
They're
from the
just
ring.
Going to announce
But Tommaso Ciampa, oh no. Instead,
AEW,
Dorada
please.
able to maneuver himself
I
out.
need to have my predictions locked in at least by Wednesday. I need the matches
Stunning
locked in
Ciampa.
by Wednesday, babes.
We've got to really push the gas now.
Yeah, but
Ciampa has a habit of lying in wait and waiting for an opportunity.
I like
there you saw it right there.
The
I
opportunity
like
presented
to
itself. Ciampa
put fuck-ass predictions out on
low
Thursday.
drop kick,
It
and now
it like breathes into the algorithm for like 2 days.
Project
like,
Ciampa
right,
leads to the midsection in the
low
back.
QT 48 hours.
Dorada able to kick out.
With those knees, which have been obviously his
But-
primary weapon
and I
on
filmed
many
it
levels.
today, and
Almost
damn,
won
that
it
actually
right
reminds me I have
there.
to stay up a little bit
Almost won it.
to edit it.
Driving the air out of the rib
I filmed it
cage and the
today, and it's
lungs.
fun. It's fun.
of Dorada.
I was surprised. I was like, "There's only like this amount of matches." I already knew there were going to be so many matches that were going to be announced tonight, probably like tomorrow and throughout.
Of Masquerade Dorada now up to the ropes.
Going into the weekend, so.
The golden mask looking to turn things around, but instead,
But it just helps my week
the Psycho
to just
Killer
get it done.
trying for the
Wednesday,
Psycho
Tuesday,
Driller.
Thursday. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. For
Dorada able to
or not
flip
tomorrow, next
free.
week.
Ciampa head.
Brother,
driven
next
into
week,
the
I feel
top
like
of
I'm
the
training for
turnbuckle.
a marathon when it comes to my
Dorada
fuck ass
comes around the
predictions for
corner, the
WrestleMania.
kick.
Because I'm gonna do two.
Masquerade Dorada with Ciampa on
I'm
the
going
shoulders.
to do two fuck ass predictions.
Big opportunity here.
I land next week. I land in Vegas Wednesday at 10 a.m. So I would love to try to figure out how to film
an inventive move,
fuck ass
man.
predictions
That
somewhere
takes
in
some
Vegas.
leverage as
I
well.
need to.
You know,
I think I
Tommaso
have a
Ciampa,
location of where I want to
heavily
film
muscled,
it. I just have to see if I can
and
be
he
able
got
to
a
do
lot
it.
of whiplash.
I think I
with
would
that
be able
move.
to do it. I just have to see if I can like
Masquerade
conquer it.
Resting on his
Which I
laurels,
know I can.
Take it to the sky again.
Perched on the
but
top.
I want
into
to
the face
film
once
fuck ass
again.
predictions in Las
Lying in wait.
Vegas.
He drops the
And I'll
knee
probably
pad.
have night
Ciampa.
one out on Thursday and then
His
night
turn to
two out
counter.
on Friday. That's probably what I'll do.
Dorada went for the roundhouse kick. Ciampa
For that. Oh, it'll be so
rolls
good
it through
too.
now. Oh, caught up in the
I can't wait.
Willow's bell, and he rang the bell of Dorada. He will if he hits this.
Yes, sir.
He's out.
AEW Dynasty is going to cook. I think it is. I think it's going to be good. Gotta keep you on your toes. I don't like it.
Title Casino Gauntlet match at
I gotta like it.
Tommaso Ciampa.
The first man to enter the ring in the Casino Gauntlet match this Sunday to determine a new
They might play some hip-hop or
TNT
rap during
champion
their entertainment
will
arena.
be
Maybe.
Tommaso
That'd be
Ciampa. But right now, let's hear from Clark Connors, Gabe Kidd, and David Finlay, the Dogs.
Just found out Leon Slater and Ricochet got pulled from WrestleCon.
Last Saturday, in the main event of Collision, we had ourselves a little 8-man tag. And while the Dogs did not win that match, the Dogs did not get beat either. Matter of fact, we set out to collect 4 bodies. And we got 2 of them right here.
Who's that? Orange Cassidy.
Mystico, Kevin, you were lucky there was only 2 of us last week. But don't worry, the whole gang's back together now.
Whole pack of dogs up in here. When are these fools gonna learn? How are you gonna come at us with no backup? The conglomeration have no one left. I'm not worried about them.
Hi, Space.
Mystico, Jet Speed,
Joshi
you're
Bliss.
parading around here. Like, you run this division. But how you gonna do that, boys? When there's a 3-headed dog right here, ready to bite every single one of your heads off.
So this Saturday, in Edmonton on Collision, we're coming for your bodies. And we're coming for your gold.
All 3 of them look like they smell like cigarettes. Oh, that's Roderick Strong. Who is that?
Twice yearly prep
I don't
is
know why I
here.
didn't recognize
One
it.
office visit every 6 months, 2 times a year.
It's okay. Is it me or has the sexual tension in the men's division risen? I think that's the way God intended. God has risen on Easter, and now he's decided that the dicks should too, you know? And let the church say amen. 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 And let the church say amen to the mother, the daughter, and Manami Toyota. I think that's what it should be. I've been working on like, I want to have a version of like in Church of Joshi of like, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I think it should be in the name of the Mother, the Daughter, and the Manami Toyota. God, that's so good. Boners up towards heaven, brother. Andrade pulled up like magic, Mike, and everyone has to step their game up. That's true. That's actually true. You're not wrong on that. Andrade showed up, and everyone's like, damn, our sex appeal needs to go up. Our sex appeal to 1,000. We need to boost it right up. And then I guess everyone else is slacking. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Everyone else is slacking. Travis, you just woke up? My goodness. We're back with Tekla.
You will be defending your AEW Women's World Championship against former world champion Jamie.
If I have to hear how Jamie Hayter used to be champion one more time, I swear to God, Lexi, I'll take you out for a nice seafood dinner, the finest wining and dining, and then I'll bring you to the strip club. I'll drag you up on the stage, and I'll break every single one of your fingers. Jamie! The kingdom has changed since you ruled it. The only reason you touched this is because I wasn't here. But now that I'm here, you're never gonna touch this again. When I arrived in AEW, the first woman I took out was you. Because I knew you'd be the easiest. But you kept on coming back. Not because you're the toughest, but because you are the dumbest bitch alive. So now I'm done playing games. I am done having a good time. Because now, at Dynasty, you're going to be the dumbest bitch dead.
Oh, Tekla, Jamie Hayter.
I love that most of her promos are just calling everyone a dumb bitch. That's what life is really about. Life is just full of dumb bitches, and you need to call them out and say, hey, you're a fucking bitch. I love Tekla. She's the best. She's the best champion that could rise after Toni Storm's reign, honestly. She's incredible. I love Tekla. She is AEW's best signing.
Last week attempted to take out FTR before the match.
Amen to that.
This man is unhinged. He is dangerous. Lord only knows what he is going to do when he gets his hands on the AEW
I love whatever's wrong
Tag
with
Team
Tekla.
Champions.
Yeah, don't threaten me with a good time, Tekla. This crazy motherfucker almost hit Renee Paquette last week. This crazy motherfucker.
How great is it to be able to sit here and say that Cage and Cope are together again, and we're going to be able to call their match on Sunday.
Verifiable legends.
The Book of Tekla you did was so good. Thanks again for all that and all you do. Thank you. Yeah, the Book of Tekla is free actually on Patreon. If you go onto my Patreon and do the free membership, you can watch that match.
Oh, come on.
Or you can watch that episode for free. Hello? Why is that?
Jealousy. Jealousy and pettiness.
Oh my God.
That's what started all of this. That's what blew up Rated FTR. Yeah, those guys, they said that they were in my shadow. That they were nothing more than glorified henchmen for me. But boys, that's not my fault. That is the cold, hard hand of reality slapping you in your dumb little faces. See, I am not going to shrink myself to fit into their small little world, and they're not big enough to grow into mine. Fact of the matter is, this Sunday at Dynasty,
you want to heat up leftover
the
pizza for dinner?
CNC Dynasty take our rightful place back on top of the mountain as your AEW Tag Team Champions.
FTR, wherever you are, sit down and shut your mouths while I conduct my business. Now, boys, you've been very busy because you've managed to not only piss off Cajun Cope,
there we go,
but you've managed to piss off the entire country of Canada. And as everybody's favorite father figure, I have to say you've been very, very naughty. So naughty, in fact, I was forced to pay a visit to both of your mothers. And just so there's no confusion, when I say pay a visit, I mean I banged them both.
Why is he so
now,
out of
Stoke,
pocket?
I don't want you, and I especially don't want your mother to feel left out, because I plan on visiting your mother as well. The difference is, when I do, it'll be as one half of the AEW Tag Team Champions.
What's going on with Copeland's hair? Is that like a mullet? Is that what? Is that supposed to be a mullet?
That FTR is going to come out of here.
Not going to let their mothers be besmirched like that.
Cash Wheeler, Big Stoke, Dax Harwood, FTR. Oh, wait a second. From behind.
It's a grown-out mullet. It's not a nice one.
Remember, Cope and Cage, they attacked
It's
them
not a
last
cute
week when
one.
they went for FTR.
And those two guys were in FTR's
Did
locker room.
Vince Russo write
Now
that
we know
line?
the reason
Probably. Probably Chew.
They told him to give a message to FTR. Well, they've got another message to give to Cope and Cage.
Yeah, we've got a 4-on-2 right here now. Actually, 5-on-2
with Stokely as now
I never look at Rocky
Cage being held
Romero.
and Dax Harwood. Oh, Harwood
saying too many things out loud.
got countered by Christian, and Christian looking
Back
like
in my head. Anyway.
Did he find him? Christian went right into Stokely, but Stokely.
The 2026 Edge, Christian, and the Hardys are still fighting for tag team titles. It's amazing.
Knee strike, driving the the steel chair into the head of Adam Copeland.
I've been on the receiving end of a message from FTR before. This is not good.
Stokely, what is he gonna do?
I was really looking forward to Big Stoke talking. He never misses.
Stokely, but
that man is built for promos.
Christian Cage will be visiting his mother anytime soon.
His in-ring skills are built for promos.
It's really made impact. This World Tag Team title match we've got coming up on. Oh no!
You ever hear somebody say your face is made for radio?
Time for some music. Has anyone heard a concerto?
I'm not sure if it's.
I think that guy in the front row is supposed to be dressed like Christian.
Just one chair across the aisle.
Stokely stealing Christian's watch.
Well,
still his
he might
watch?
give that to his mother. Who knows?
Oh, God. Cash Wheeler attacking the arm of Christian Cage, and Christian writhing in agony. It's an understatement to say this is bad news for Adam Copeland and Christian Cage heading into Dynasty this Sunday. We need to get some medical attention for Christian Cage. As we step away from the action for a moment, fans, we will still hear from Kenny Omega live tonight.
Is that the multi-man is the main event, right? Yeah, Chaos in Canada.
We need
no.
some help for Christian Cage right now.
That's now, and then Kenny is the main event? I guess he is the main event. If you're gonna, yeah, that makes sense. Dynasty is this weekend. You need to sell the dines. The dines? You need to sell the dines is what I'm saying. Jeez Louise. Okay. Anyway, you need to sell the dynasty. The dines. You need to sell the dines. Dude in the front row looks like if Tony Schiavone was a vampire. What? Where? I missed that. I need to see that. Travis, thank you for the 3-stream streak. And Chu, thank you for the 3-stream streak as well. Much appreciate. I have to post this kiss. I want Konosuke Takeshita and Kazuchika Okada to kiss. Is that just too much to ask? The most beautiful men that have blessed my screen on AEW. And you're not going to have them kiss? Just balls to wall insanity. The hell are we doing? I thought this was America, damn it. Oh, well, they're in Canada. Never mind. Never mind, they're in Canada. Never mind. Man, I have so much to do in the next few weeks, guys, or in the next few days. I don't know how I'm going to do what I have to do. I have to, oh my God, there's so much to do. I have to film Patreon stuff for next week, and then I also have to film Patreon stuff for the week when I come back, because we do 2 videos a week for Patreon watch-alongs, and so I have to film content for next week's Patreon, and then I have to film content for the week coming after, because I'm just going to like hit the ground running on I'm sure I have to be editing so much stuff and whatnot. And I'm going to try to post some photos from Vegas on Patreon as well.
Didn't care about a single thing. You got a death wish. You don't care about nothing in this life.
There's a lot to do. But I'm excited. I'm excited. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I'm not complaining.
I care way too much. I put up these walls. I put up these facades. Darby Allin doesn't care about a thing. It's because I'm scared. I'm scared that maybe I can't win the big one. I'm scared that maybe I cannot actually be the face of this company, because to be a face of this company, you need to be world champion. Andrade, I don't think you truly understand what you've gotten yourself into. Whoever walks out Sunday, Max, Kenny.
Hi, Ernie.
I need this win more than anything. In a world that always tells you you're not enough, you're not enough, you're not enough, you're not enough. I've always been enough. The glass, the fire, the blood. What was it all for if I can't be world champion? What was it all for? I need this. I need this more than anybody can ever imagine.
Sure.
Darby Allin, he's made a career, he's made a life out of defying the expectations and doing things his own way, Nigel.
We're heading into this multi-man's match.
Can Darby Allin get the victory at Dynasty and move on to challenge for the world title?
It's okay, I have my Dr. Pepper.
Ladies and gentlemen, anything goes in this one. This is Chaos in Canada. Introducing the United Empire, Francesco Akira, and
He's the IWGP Heavyweight Champion? Brother, I don't know what's going on in New Japan. I'm gonna keep it real. Not sure who this is. And I'm so sorry to that man. Heard in the upper. I have no idea what you're talking about. Those are all very big words. I got my pizza. Cute. He's on the left in a brown jacket. Looks like he's a good. He likes a good Marlo. It's crazy. I feel like that guy looks like he's supposed to be cosplaying as Christian Cage.
Junior heavyweight specialist, Hanare.
Brother, I don't know who this guy is. What is going on in New Japan?
Osprey's protege, the youngest man.
I'm just gagged that this guy has the IWGP Heavyweight Championship because I truly don't know who this man is.
Trace its lineage back nearly 40 years to Antonio Inoki.
He's the youngest IWGP champion, World Heavyweight Champion.
AEW names like Kazuchika Okada, John Moxley, Will Osprey himself, Kenny Omega.
Good for him.
Osprey didn't win that.
Top off, Diva. Good for you.
8 years old. Callum Newman did it at
I don't watch much men's wrestling, so I wouldn't even know. Period. I love that answer.
I mean, he undersold it, Nigel, and he said he had a bit of trouble.
So is this Osprey's like stable outside of AEW?
Here in United Empire.
That's right. Osprey led by example, and because of that, these three men are more than willing to go into battle.
Love a good Death Riders entrance. Love a good Death Riders entrance. And they're all geared up and ready to go. It's like a video game entrance. It's so good. Collect your characters. Love this entrance. It's one of the best entrances in wrestling right now.
Well, fans, before we turn our attention to what will assuredly be a wild match coming up this Saturday in Collision, it is official. Jeff Speed and Mystico will put the AEW World Trios Championship on the line against David Finlay, Gabe Kidd, and Clark Connors, the Dogs. Plus, for the #2 spot in the Casino Gauntlet match at Dynasty, it will be Roosh and Anthony Bowens facing off one-on-one, hoping to join Tommaso Ciampa as the #2 entrant, and United Empire not wasting any time, heading into the crowd and going right at the Death Riders.
I was curious what was happening.
The Death Riders have been a group that have been just taking everyone by surprise, attacking, using their numbers,
go over and attack
United Empire having none of it.
Well, chaos in Canada is exactly right. Starting off as the evening began.
We heard from Justin Roberts.
Who has the best? Who has the best? Tekla has to retain 100%. Who has the best entrance?
As Osprey and Moxley.
Is that what you're asking?
Pairing off, understandably so, and Osprey.
Because Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis were part of United Empire, but they're not anymore, obviously. Kyle Fletcher is not. He doesn't wear green. He wears pink. It seems like that's the affiliation is green. I don't think he wears that.
AEW fans, of course, very familiar with all the members of the Death Riders. Perhaps some of United Empire, not so much. Francesco there, who's known for his high flying, is going to fly, courtesy the former CMLL heavyweight champion, Claudio Castagnoli.
What role does Danny Garcia play in the Death Riders?
John Moxley targeting Cal Newman. It is John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Pac, and Daniel Garcia. It looks like an Alex Windsor. Osprey's fiance coming out. And she's heading a beeline to Marina Shafir. As Windsor and Shafir. I mean, this match truly is chaos.
I think their match should not be on 0 Hour. I think that their match should be.
Come Sunday, Dynasty 0 Hour.
I think their match should be on the main card. I think Marina Shafir deserves a match on the main card.
Wiping out Daniel Garcia on the ramp and Pac as well.
We're going to preview of Sunday's action on Saturday. Tekla Marina Shafir against the Brawling Birds, as well as the hits just keep on coming, not only in the ring, but match-wise, heading to Dynasty.
Their match should not be on 0 Hour. I think that's criminal.
This match is freaking crazy.
Osprey and Francesco Akira. The
Objective, take out the Death Riders tonight is the mission for United Empire, where I blame the copyright laws for everyone not knowing what's going on in Japan.
Members of United Empire bring something different.
That match should definitely be a part of the main show. Oh my God. Woo. Oh my gosh.
With the latest Galaxy from Verizon, you can swipe a whole new look.
He's the guy that gets beat up and pinned when Yuta isn't available. That's fucking funny. Oh, come on! Top of the 9th? There's no fucking way we are about to lose to the A's, bro. There's just no way. That just can't be. That just cannot be. I cannot allow that in my life. I'm going to the game tomorrow afternoon, actually. It should be fun. The Yankees losing, can't relate as a Dodgers fan. Shut your fucking mouth up. Shut your hole, buddy. Bucko, shut your fucking mouth. I actually really want to go. I think the Dodgers are gonna be at Yankee Stadium in July, I want to say. I really want to go. I want to go see them. This should be a blood and guts match and put Marina and Alex in it. I think it should be an Anarchy in the Arena match. I don't know. Maybe it should. I do like Marina and Alex in it. If you did a baseball watch along, I would definitely watch. Of that particular one or just any baseball watch along? Would anyone ever be down for baseball watch alongs? Like, if there's no wrestling on, we just watch fucking baseball? I would love it. My favorite thing is, I love baseball broadcasting. I love baseball broadcasting, and I love, like, listening to baseball on the radio. That's my favorite. I wish that I can figure out a way to bring, like, a portable radio to baseball games so that I can still listen to the broadcasting.
Moxley and the Death Riders.
I love a good baseball game.
Osprey calling in the reinforcements from Japan this past weekend. His protege, Callum Newman,
I love baseball. Did you guys see that fight with the Angels and the Brewers?
The former leader of United Empire.
What's going on with the Angels as well?
Crazy. From teacher and
I'm going to tomorrow's Yankee game during the day, and then I'm going. I bought 20 tickets, so I'm going on Monday. I'm gonna miss Monday Night Raw this Monday, but this Monday I bought 20 tickets, and they were $14 each. They were $14 each. I bought 20 tickets, and I got 20 of my friends, and we're all going to go to the Yankee game against the Angels next Monday.
Poised here.
I know, I'm missing Raw, but to be honest, I'd rather go to a Yankee game. No, Angels and the Brewers. Was it the Braves? No, it wasn't the Braves. It was the Brewers, right? No, it was the Braves. No, what I'm thinking about is Boston and the Brewers. Some shit happened with fucking... Oh my God, Claudio! Oh my gosh, I'm so busy talking about baseball. There's great action happening on my television screen.
It's his strength, it's his poise that holds this team together.
He is John Moxley's emissary of violence.
Girl, you're not going to miss much. So much fun. Shade, I love it.
A crucial intervention for the Death Riders, for John Moxley specifically.
Wow, that sounds like it's going to be a blast. Better than Raw for sure. Yo, this feels like a fucking field trip. The way that me and my friend Allie had to like round up the fucking troops for this, because we've all been like talking about going to a game all together. And we've been talking about it since last season, and we were just, you should rent a bus. No, we're meeting up.
I knew they would.
We're meeting up in Harlem, but we're meeting up in a place in Harlem where like you can walk across the bridge.
And what they've been able to do here
at the end of the bridge is Yankee Stadium. So we're gonna meet up at a bar there, around there, and then because they all live in Harlem. So we're all gonna meet there and then walk across the bridge together. I think we're walking across the bridge together. I think we should. But yeah.
His leader.
Newman charging in, and now Moxley choking Hinari on the outside.
Well, it better be educational. The library is open.
It's just a representation of his pride and his heritage.
Unequivocally, the Maoris, the toughest, most dangerous, capable fighters, arguably in the whole of history, human evolution. Right now, it's the Death Riders.
Focusing this barrage on Carl Newman, the young protege of Will Osprey, as Moxley. Now biting the ear. And Daniel Garcia standing on the back. No damage, just disrespect from Garcia.
Garcia really has found himself. Again, viciously. Oh, God. Choking. Moxley's challenger, Will Osprey.
Remember, it will be John Moxley, Will Osprey live this Sunday at Dynasty on pay-per-view on HBO Max for the AEW Continental Championship. That means that everyone is banned from ringside. It will be Moxley and Osprey one-on-one this Sunday in Vancouver.
Yeah, so both teams know that, so they're going to get their licks in here tonight. Less than a week away from the big event. This is right now the Death
just
Riders
dudes being gross.
We've seen this before.
The Death Riders are just dudes being gross. Oh shit.
Honorio had none of it.
Exploding out of the corner. Now running through Garcia and tagging both of them down.
He is just too strong and too violent.
The Moolah. Hanari, absolutely frightening. National champion in amateur wrestling.
Okay, so Dynamite's not ending on time. I think we can all agree on that. It's not ending on time.
And once again, Claudio Castagnoli pulling a fellow Death Rider out of harm's way. And Castagnoli catching the big man, and oh my God! just hoisting him up for a vertical suplex and driving him through the table.
Damn, Claudio.
This battle rages on live on Dynamite. Don't go anywhere as this match continues.
I think this match should continue in picture, but that's just me. But that's just me. How many of you guys are going to be watching Dynasty with me on Sunday? ¿Qué pasó? What's going on there? I will be. Most likely I am. Hell yeah. I'll be here. Will there still be church in the morning? Yes. Yes. We will be doing Church of Joshi in the morning. So we will have Church of Joshi at 12. I was trying to figure out if I can tie in a subject with church, with like somebody at Church of Joshi. Like, I would have loved, like, if Hikaru Shida was on the card, I would have loved to do a book of Hikaru Shida. There's Tekla. We could do Jamie Hayter, I guess, maybe, but I think I'm going to see. I might just do an old school Joshi for Sunday. I have such a long list. I just need to go through my list. But yeah. I know there's a sickening fucking match that's happening at Sendai Girls, which is Shuri versus Chihiro Hashimoto. That's happening this weekend, which would be cool to watch some of that. Maybe I'll do a book of Shuri. I'm so torn. Sometimes I'm so fucking torn with books. Like, I'm like, oh, let me do a book of this. And I start to do research, and I always want to, like, make the books into theme of what's going on in the week, right? Like, like Miko Satomura, her anniversary is coming up. I'd love to do, like, a book of Miko Satomura. Or a testament. I feel like Miko Satomura should be like a testament or something. But yeah, I love a good theme, you know.
This is getting ugly for Osprey.
Devastating for the challenger.
And then on top of that, wrenching the neck many times.
She was on TV. Does that count? I mean, it does count. I might do it, but I think I might. I think I might do a book of Hikaru Shida. She did just come back.
But right now,
why not?
They have been overwhelmed by the Death Riders as Moxley has Will Osprey in his
I haven't watched old Hikaru Shida matches in a minute, too, so I think I'd be down for that.
He is back.
And Nari.
What's the difference between a book and a testament? In like real religious Bible terms,
pump kick into the jaw of the IWGP.
I don't know. It's been a while since I took a religion class. I guess in Church of Joshi terms, like Miko Satomura's retired.
Boy, this kid's amazing, isn't
So
it?
I guess like a chronicle, maybe, right? Like she has so much history in professional wrestling. Like, you know how in comic book worlds, there's the single issues, which in the comic book world, that's like the books that come out like every single week and they're like the paper. Then there's trades, and then there's Omnibus. I always think of the Church of Joshi episodes in that way.
Osprey fighting it, but Garcia has it locked in.
Moxley looking for the storm.
Moxley.
That's how my brain works, at least.
Head first.
Is he gonna get this win?
Makes the cover, and no.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Akira there to break things up.
You got to wonder how much the neck of Will Osprey can take, guys. My God.
Akira sends Garcia to
It was
the
an
outside.
established term in Church of Joshi.
But
Not really.
And
I
fans,
mean,
no more commercial breaks. We're going to stay with
still
us
working.
as long as it takes. Plus, Kenny Omega still to come tonight. So stay with us. What a way to head towards Dynasty on Sunday.
Well, is it about
We
the
went over,
size of the
brother.
book in the fight?
no back down.
So no more commercial breaks?
The young Italian speedster Francesco Akira. Oh, and Moxley wipes him out, but in comes the 23-year-old phenom, the protege of Will Ospreay.
He's 23.
Newman's a big boy and he can match Moxley when it comes to power.
Well, Moxley, the kick to the inside of the knee, changing levels. And now Moxley on the move. Rolling elbow strike.
And Moxley came right back. And then now he's dazed.
Garcia got caught by one now.
How is Osprey back to his feet?
That's the question.
And Osprey.
Oh, shit. Are they going for it?
And United Empire very nearly took it.
Fans, a big week continues on Saturday. We understand that
I
Saturday.
feel like that was a 3 on
Hurt
the
Syndicate will be in action as well. How about
on the
that?
other pin, not the Will Osprey
Syndicate, they
pin,
made
but
a statement of intent last week on Collision. And Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin back in action this Saturday at Collision as Will Ospreay now with Moxley. No, Castagnoli intervenes.
Here he comes again, the big man.
Claudio Castagnoli, the giant swing.
Whoa. Wow. There he nearly launched Osprey into the table.
And Ospreay, you can see how dazed he was. Yeah, good look at the eyes.
how do you feel about them almost never ending on time?
Now Pac and
I
Hanare
think
will
that
battle
Dynamite is one of the shows that could benefit from
and now trying to pick his
2 hours and 30 minutes.
Francesco Akira once again. Oh no.
I don't think 3 hours. I feel like 3 hours for a weekly wrestling show is too much. I feel that it is too much. But I don't mind it.
That rising headbutt and
God damn. This is such like a main event that I'm kind of like, I feel like this Dynamite could just end on this match. But we have a pay-per-view this weekend, so they're going to end with Kenny Omega. And it's also, they're in Canada. They're going to end with Kenny Omega. Jesus, fuck. Table's breaking everywhere. Oh my fucking God! I am the table. Why did that not break?
a splash on Garcia. And
Oh my God.
Will Ospreay and John Moxley face to face, center of the ring, a preview of what we will have this Sunday at Dynasty.
And both men are going to be injured, going to be bruised, going to be hurting, but that's not stopping these two men right now.
Who's going to be worse off with one table remaining?
Ospreay, rapid fire elbow strikes. Moxley steals himself. No, reversal. Ospreay sent to the outside. And now Ospreay back it up. Paradigm shift. Remember, it was 5 consecutive paradigm shifts followed by the chair wrapped around the neck of Will Ospreay. That's what put Ospreay out of action.
That was 2.
Moxley out of already now 3.
He's going to go for it again. He may try for 6 here.
Or he may try to end Will Ospreay's career permanently.
With that table, he's more than capable of doing it.
Oh, Newman.
Alan Newman, the prince, coming to the aid of the king.
And Will Ospreay. Oh, blade into John Moxley through the table. Ospreay covers. 2, 3.
The winners of this match, United Empire.
I don't know how I feel about that ending going into a pay-per-view where they're supposed to be fighting each other.
Callum Newman, the youngest IWGP Heavyweight Champion in history. Francesco Akira Hanare join Will Osprey.
I kind of don't know how I feel about Moxley taking that pin.
Is the momentum in the favor of the challenger heading into Dynasty this Sunday?
I'm saying took all the firepower that Osprey could muster to defeat the Death
I don't know
Riders
how I
tonight,
feel
but in
about
doing so, Osprey
Osprey
suffered a
pinning
number
Moxley
of
during
injuries
this
to
tag
his neck.
match, and it
No
is
way
right
he's
before their
100% come Dynasty.
Continental
Will's got that look in
Championship
his eye.
match.
He's not done, guys.
Like, it is
my
like,
God.
Will
This was
Ospreay
an
pinned
incredible main event
Moxley.
heading to Dynasty.
But I don't think Moxley
But
is the
Ospreay,
type of competitor or
this
the
is so
type of
deeply
wrestler where
personal
that's
for
like a
him.
big deal for him to get pinned. Does that make sense?
Out of the way.
Osprey was going to try to end a career.
Right
there in
that
front of us.
fucking guy's chest looks crazy.
Just what John Moxley tried to do to Osprey. What these two men will meet this Sunday for the AEW Continental Championship, but also the AEW World Championship will be on the line as Kenny Omega challenges MJF. We saw earlier about MJF's legacy in the sport of professional wrestling. Let's take a look at the impact
Maybe
of Kenny Omega
AEW Go
on
Home
this sport
shows
that we
should
all love so
be
much.
2 hours and 30 minutes, like legitimately moving forward,
Kenny
and it's like
Omega,
a guarantee.
a man known by many monikers. The Cleaner, the Belt Collector, the best bout machine, but none more profound than the god of professional wrestling. Throughout the early 2000s, Omega established himself as a blue-chip star in the U.S., competing in Ring of Honor and Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. But as the decade turned, he began a journey that would make him an icon in the East, under the banner of Japan's DDT Pro Wrestling and most notably, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Joining the famed Bullet Club, Omega vowed to be the cleaner of the junior heavyweight ranks, capturing that world title within
Omega
months.
Cleaner status
His list of
was so
5-star
good.
matches would become so legendary, the Cleaner became the best bout machine, delivering some of NJPW's
I took a spit in the face for that man.
especially his series with Kazuchika Okada. Then a new challenge presented itself. Along with the Elite, he would soon establish something that changed the world of professional wrestling forever. All Elite Wrestling. Not only forming the company, but becoming its most prolific champion, Omega would capture Tag Team and Trios World Championships and the AEW World Championship, making him the first Triple Crown champion. While holding the AEW World Championship, Omega also carried World Championships from other global promotions. The Belt Collector was born. His World Champion reign was the longest in AEW history until being overtaken by MJF. A dark period would then fall on Omega, an 8-month-long battle with diverticulitis, which nearly ended not only his career, but his life. Undaunted and determined, upon his return to the ring, Kenny Omega would capture the International Championship, garnering another distinction, the first ever Grand Slam champion in AEW.
Oh, wow.
The matches that captivated the world, the championships that have made him a legend. There is no more fitting moniker for Kenny Omega than the god of professional wrestling. At Dynasty this
I love
Sunday,
that man. I really do.
can the god show his might once more?
Sometimes I can't believe I have that man tattooed on my leg.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Truly
he
love
gets
that
his
man.
chance to regain the AEW World Championship on Sunday. Here is Kenny.
I don't think Kenny Omega's gonna win. I think MJF is gonna walk into Double or Nothing as champion. I don't see Kenny Omega winning this Sunday. But you never know. You also never know, but I don't see that man winning.
When Kenny Omega and MJF met
Look at that suit.
for the first and thus far only time, Kenny Omega, in his own words, was much less than 100%. He did not know that he was in the midst of a battle for his own life. And MJF was victorious that day. Now Kenny Omega said he is back and better than ever. Does he have what it takes to dethrone the AEW World Champion?
Kenny Omega here in Canada. The floor is yours, my friend.
Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. You may not believe me if I say this, but this is actually a very nostalgic feeling for me. It's been quite a while since I've been here. About 25 years. But 25 years ago, believe it or not, I would hop in a car, 14-hour drive from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, all to be in this place for the wonderful independent wrestling scene that you guys have always had. So from a 25-year-old Kenny Omega, 25 years less year old Kenny Omega, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And to me, that sort of makes me feel like we're kind of friends.
Wait, what?
And so, hey, if we're friends, I'm just going to be transparent with you guys. I'm going to be honest. Last week with MJF, I sort of lost my cool, and I'm not proud of that. In fact, if it weren't for Speedball, I may have done something that could have ruined everything. And then I would have played straight into your hands, Max. And what exactly
Nick
was
Namath
it
versus MJF
that I
at Creative
was
Pro is
so
officially
pissed
off.
about?
Namath will
I can't
face
quite
Barrett
figure it out.
Bronson, and MJF will issue an open challenge.
It was the Ibushi thing, right? Nah, I didn't mind that.
I don't know.
Nothing to be ashamed of. Was it the diverticulitis thing? Oh, you mean the same thing that commentary brings up every single week? The part where, yes, I had a boo-boo tummy, it hurt really bad, I almost died, all that stuff. And as one famous man said, cry me a river. I can't lie, at one point in time, having a little bit of sympathy on old Kenny Omega was a nice feeling, but every single week it got a little bit old. So what was it that I was really mad at? What was it really that set me off? Well, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about Kenny Omega, the best bout machine, Kenny Omega, the cleaner, Kenny Omega, the belt collector, Kenny Omega, the god of professional wrestling. These things, to me, aren't just words. They aren't things I've ever said about myself. These are the things that each and every one of you people have somewhere along the line said about yours truly. And I appreciated every single last sentiment. And to me, those words were like a responsibility, an incredible weight that I had to have on my shoulders every single week that I performed here in front of you people. Now, you see, AEW, it used to be just a concept. There used just to be, this is going to be a place where maybe the best wrestling, you guys can see something a little different week in and week out. That's all it was supposed to be. Because at the end of the day, the thing that makes you so famous, MJF, the mouth, the gum flapping. Yeah, that MJF. I remember when I was at my peak and people would always talk a lot of shit. They would talk their shit. And I'd always think, go ahead, say everything that you want to say, and then don't deliver on it, because everything you can do, I can do better. But what you can't do is what I do all the time. That is rewrite history. That is recreate wrestling in my image. That is what a god of professional wrestling does. So MJF, really, I started thinking, maybe it was you that should have been pissed off, because it should have been you to realize, oh, all I can do is talk. All I can do is pull the rug out from other people. Because I could never do what Kenny did out in Japan. I could never
tell a story through my physical work in the ring and elicit that emotional response that maybe only Kenny and a few others can. But I was the one who lost my cool in that ring. And now I realize why. It's because all of this that you see before you, I thought it was my responsibility. I thought it was all on me to write this legacy. I thought it was all on me to save the place where the best should wrestle and put the belt on someone where they actually can wrestle the best. Because MJF, I was wrong. This isn't my responsibility alone. This isn't my legacy. Edmonton, this is our legacy.
Right. I think the pacing of this Dynamite is gotten a little off in the main event right now. I think that last match should have ended the show.
Whether we're in Timbuktu, it doesn't matter. What you people deserve is a champion that wears the belt with pride. What you deserve is someone who will go down in the annals of time as one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. And it isn't going to be you. Not if I'm feeling as good as I am today. Not if I've turned all these weaknesses into strengths. No, MJF, I am not the same Kenny Omega since diverticulitis. But it's valued me. It's proven to me that I value the
maybe this should have been on the middle of the show.
Now it's not just about healing. Now it's not just about getting better. Now it's about working harder.
Or maybe
to
last
keep
week's
everything,
segment should have
to
been this
protect
week.
what I once had. So all of those weaknesses, the things that I was afraid of, the responsibilities that I wasn't sure I could honor, now those are my strength. And MJF in Vancouver, that belt that you wear around your waist, kind of like that little sweaty, greasy blankie that you wear around your neck that you call a scarf. I will take it from you, and I will start to right the wrongs that you have committed in this company. So be it, so it shall come to pass, MJF. At the pay-per-view, it will be your last offense.
This should have aired at 9 o'clock.
Can absolutely promise.
Or open the show. I don't really think this should have opened the show, but this should have been like in the middle of the show. I don't think this is selling me to buy. I don't know.
We knew that the AEW World Champion would not allow Kenny Omega to have the last word.
Absolutely. Let's not forget, I think it's very apparent, we heard from Doc Sampson, Kenny Omega's 100% going into the match on Sunday. And MJF knows this, regardless of what he'll say.
Just days away from Dynasty, live on pay-per-view on HBO Max.
Throwing your gum is a choice.
In the AEW World Championship match in Vancouver.
Time is it? 10:19.
Can Kenny Omega,
brother, I'm tired,
reclaim what was once his, or will MJF cement his legacy in this sport?
You know, Kenny, I was listening to you back there, and you were talking like in 2026, you're better than me in this ring. You were talking like in 2026, you're about to beat me in this ring. Hell, I almost believed you. You were pretty convincing. You're getting better at this talking thing, Kenny. I'm really proud of you. Here's the thing. It makes sense. You should talk yourself up. These stupid morons that love you should talk you up. Lord knows you have to, because deep down, you're all scared shitless.
Sure, I agree.
As they should be, Ken. Because you're all wondering
now this is gonna go on.
This might be Kenny Omega's last shot at the AEW World Championship. And I'm here to tell you you're all wrong. because it will be his last shot. The clock's ticking on your career, Kenneth. But you know what my favorite thing about this situation is? It's the fact that a couple of weeks ago, you brought up our match the last time we wrestled. Remember when I beat your boy like a drum? You remember that?
Posted a photo of the shirt. And I slid into his DMs. I was low-key like,
and you had an
can I get a
excuse for
shirt?
it. You said it was because you were at 75%.
I was like, damn, you a real one. And I cut it
Well,
too.
I'm
So I cut it
curious,
like
Kenny,
boxy.
because
I like the cut.
the doctors are saying you're at 100%. You've said multiple times this is the best you've felt in years.
Looks like they took
What's
your
your
note about
excuse gonna
Dynamite
be
being an
after
extra 30 minutes.
Sunday
It wasn't a
night,
note.
I'm curious. But what I love about
I
this
didn't want them to do it.
situation more than anything, Kenny, truly more than anything, is this.
He's the homie.
You're
Oh, do you
about
know
to
him?
find out the hard way, just like everybody in the back does that think.
I
that
only like
thinks when they
internet
come
know
into this
him.
ring, they're so special. They're
Is
so
he
great.
gonna go to Is he
MJF
gonna be at
possibly couldn't
WrestleMania?
measure
He'd be
up.
dope to link
you
up
bring
with.
the best version of
Doesn't he
yourself
do, like,
into
card
this ring, and the same thing's gonna happen that has
Content?
happened to
I've never
everyone
ripped up
who
a-
has crossed
like-
paths with me since I've entered
I've never
this
ripped
company.
up never done
You
like trading
will
cards,
find out
rip up
you
or
are
anything.
not
I would love to do
on
that.
the level
That sounds
of
like
the
fun.
devil. And on April 12th, Vancouver, Canada, in front of all
He
your
will be. Oh,
comrades
that'd be cool
here
to
in
link up with
Canada,
him.
in front of the world.
I knew I recognized that shirt somewhere.
Their
Hell yeah.
God will fall and your devil will rise, sat atop the throne where only he belongs. And do you know why, bud? It's because my name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and I'm better than you, and you know it.
I feel like sometimes I'll give a critique of AEW. It baffles me that they have not found structure of flow that identifies with them in the company. I think that
And it's made me learn that actually
the flow.
this right here,
I'll talk about it later. I actually want to
and what
listen
it
to
takes
this.
to protect it, it means a lot to you, doesn't it? And I even think it means a lot enough to the point where you would honor the tradition of shaking your challenger's hand before the day of the big pay-per-view. This will be the last chance we can meet respectfully as men. So for the sake of all these cameras, for the sake of my friends here in Canada, what do you say, pal? Shall we let bygones be bygones for the sake of a great picture before what should be a legendary main event? Shake my damn hand, Max.
I think Kenny's suit is better than MJF's. Although I don't know about that fuck-ass pocket scarf. Don't shake it.
Omega was ready for it. And he has just left the AEW World Champion leg.
Max is so predictable.
Here we go.
Hey, you don't mind if I just get this ring off for Max? Now, like I said before, I know you. I've studied you. I seen this coming miles away. Max, at the pay-per-view, it isn't going to be the way that it has been up until now. And at the end of the pay-per-view, we're not going to be hearing about how much better you are and how we should know it. It will be me bidding the crowd adieu with a goodbye, mwah, and good night.
With the pinky is so funny.
This Sunday, live on pay-per-view on
Bro got his shit rocked so bad it like fucked up his watch. I do believe that this is going to be a good match. Oh my god, the typo of that is bothering me so much with the aesthetic of it all. Jesus Christ. Just put the devil versus the god. I don't know. Oh my god, that's so much. Lower the font size. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. Anyway, graphic designer brain going off right now. Funny. We'll see you Saturday at Collision. Are they double taping Collision tonight? Or is that what they're doing tonight? That's what they're doing tonight, right? I think that's what they're doing. I'm going to be so sad when Kenny loses. He's going to lose. He's not going to win. That man is not winning. So that man is not going to win, sir. I hate to break it to you, but he is not winning. That man is not winning the bouts. So this is what I was going to say about AEW. Is it baffles me. This is a critique. Hot take. I fucking hate I don't think hot takes are a thing. I think we should abolish hot takes. But I think that it baffles me that AEW has not solidified the flows of their shows yet. I feel like they structure the flow of their shows with I don't think they have recognized what the identity of the flow of their shows are yet, and therefore like their show that damages, like not damages, but like when it's go home shows like this, it feels like it feels like these episodes should feel bigger, right? Because you're selling a pay-per-view, you're selling, it's supposed to be big. I don't know, it's something about it where it's like the flow, it just baffles me that they don't have their own identity when it comes to the flow of their shows. Like pay-per-views, I feel like is another thing, because pay-per-views, like if they're gonna do 5 hours, I think it's kind of hard to build up 5 hours. I think they've gotten a lot better with the flow of the show. I think Revolution could have been a little bit better, but there have been some AEW shows recently, like pay-per-views, where I'm like, damn, that does not feel like 4 hours has gone by. Thanks for the watch along. See you guys Sunday. See you Sunday. Just you bless. But to me, it just baffles my mind that they have not gotten the structure of their shows yet. Like, I think it's always still heavily critiqued that there's one women's match on the card. Always heavily critiqued that the women are always on the ninth. Tonight was a major like difference. Tonight was like refreshing, but that main event was weird. I feel like that was a good promo. Like the end of that, it was kind of dragging. The promo was dragging a little bit, but at the same time, it was a good promo at the end with Kenny. Like there's just like, I love Kenny. I love Kenny on the mic. I love his promo skills. I do think that, and I feel like it's like, oh, well, we have to have the main event of the pay-per-view main event Dynamite. And I just personally feel like there are so many key players throughout the entire roster, throughout the entire card, where like I think it's fine if Will Osprey and Jon Moxley, who are two big stars in AEW, close out Dynamite and you hype up their match, because it makes sense, because this is Will Osprey's first official pay-per-view match back since his surgery. So I feel like you have to hype up that aspect of that element going towards the pay-per-view. So I feel like that would have been fine for him to main event Dynamite. That match was really good. So that would have been a really great main event match ending Dynamite. It feels like whoever's booking it was Tony, I guess, right? But like whoever's booking it is like, well, we need to have the main event Dynamite because like that's like the true seller. And it's like that's definitely a match I'm looking forward to, is MJF versus Kenny Omega. I think that's going to be a really good match. But that particular promo, first of all, that promo, tighten that up. We could have cut some things out. We could have made that promo just a little tiny bit shorter. But that promo would have been fine for the top of the hour. That promo would have been fine for opening up the show. I do like the way that they did open the show. And then it was established like, oh, we're going to have a main event. You know, we're going to have this match on Dynamite. I think it would have been better I think it's like, if you're going to open up the show that strong, and it was very strong, then that should have closed out the show, and it would have been a good bookend for Dynamite. I think that promo should have just been on in the middle of the show. Honey, the Chris Jericho and Ricochet bit, that could have been a backstage segment with Renee Paquette. Like, I think they prioritize a lot of what they think is going to be the bigger moments, because it's like, well, Chris Jericho's, it feels like the way they book is like, Chris Jericho's a legend, therefore he gets this. It's like, yeah, but also there are other people on that show that are getting bigger pops than Chris Jericho. You feel me? So it's like, Jericho's a legend, he's a veteran, he's the fucking GOAT. Sure, in some people's books. But it's also, and that's not me being biased, but it's also like, there's so many people in that company that have like done massive amounts of like great jobs of like positioning themselves to be higher on the roster, right? It just doesn't make any sense to me to book like, well, this makes sense in terms of wrestling terms. It's like, yeah, but are you listening to your audience? I don't know. It could have been an email. Exactly. It could have been an email. It's giving the AEW title make the company, not the wrestling or the wrestlers. I don't know if I would fully agree with that. I don't know if I would fully agree with that. He's a secret EVP? Who is? That promo was way too long. Mike, I definitely agree with you. Mox getting pinned elevated their feud to make you wonder what will happen at the pay-per-view. The Mega promo didn't feel like more like the beginning and the middle of a feud going to the match rather than the end. I don't know how I feel about Mox getting pinned though. I don't really know how I feel about Mox getting pinned. And he got pinned by Osprey too, so I feel like that's even weirder. I don't know. We shall just see. Friend. But yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna skidance. I think I'm gonna go run away and wash off my makeup. I'm gonna edit my fuck ass predictions. And it's gonna be a good night. I'm gonna have a good night. Guys, thank you so much. Friendly reminder again. We are going to stream tomorrow. So tomorrow we're gonna do Church of Joshi. We're gonna catch up with some Joshi that has happened throughout the week. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time, I will be live for Church of Joshi. And I'm not going to the Hayley Williams concert. I wish, if I could last fucking minute find a ticket to the Hayley Williams show, I would, but I don't think I am. So I'm definitely going to be streaming tomorrow. I don't think I am. I can't be spending that much. I'm about to drop so much money on like stuff that I need for WrestleMania. Hayley Williams, I love you, girl, but I can't do it. So, I think with that, like, stream the concert, brother. I wish. No, it's a solo concert. It's her solo stuff. But yeah, so we're gonna be live tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time for Church of Joshi. And then Sunday is jam packed. We got more Church of Joshi on 12 p.m. Eastern time, and then we're gonna have AEW. And I think we might do a car shit. I don't know. I'm gonna see who we can do. But yeah, I'm gonna see it. Oh boy, that's anyway. Sunday's gonna be sick. But yeah, I can't wait. And then Sunday will be the last stream that I do before I fly out to Las Vegas on Wednesday. So it's gonna be good to end our streaming week with that, with a double dose of that. I'm gonna be honest though, brother, as soon as Dynasty ends, I'm out, because you already know that show is gonna finish at 1 a.m. I am not watching the scrum. I do not want to stay around and discuss the show. I'm kidding. Anyway, guys, Joshi bless. I will see you soon. Everyone on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let me know if you want more Dynamite streams. I would love to do more Dynamite streams. If I can fit it in my schedule, I would. But anywho, guys, we're gonna go raid Mini Portable. It's Gia, so Mini Portable's dog, Gia, it's her birthday. So when we raid, please in the chat write "Happy Birthday, Gia." I think that'd be sickening. All right, guys, we're gonna go raid Mini Portable. I absolutely adore you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I'll see you this weekend. Or no, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Church of Joshi, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Nerds, Joshi bless. Bye.